Alright, we're recording now. I could cut around it if we need to wait.
Am I allowed to
I'm back.
Hey,
take a
Thundy.
long rest? Like, is that something that would have
long
happened?
rest? Not right now. You can take a short rest. But official long rests will have to wait until you find a place to sleep.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Wait, then why is my health 31 out of 30? Oh, we
Because-
leveled up. That's why.
Yeah, that's true too. Everybody make sure that you
Do I
got
get
your
everything back on a level up?
spell slots? I think so. I'll say yeah.
Like, everything.
We did
'Cause
level
I'm
up.
at
Yeah,
21
yeah,
out of
right.
31 health.
We did level up.
Right at the end, he did a long rest for us.
Yeah, Marcus did do a song of long
during the
rest.
fight.
That was like
That
right
was
in.
before the tentacle.
Yeah, that was before
monster.
Vorlax showed up. So whatever spell slots you used.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Is did you refill it all from that, and then so whatever you're missing?
That's
is from the
possible.
Vorlax specifically.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if we leveled up after that, I don't know, does that replenish everything? Like, would I be fully healed?
I think it does that on BG3, so sure, why not? Like, I'm pretty sure it does that. We'll say yes.
Okay, then I'm just hitting the long rest button for that then.
Yeah, so everybody make sure you're level 4. And right now, so it's only been maybe less than an hour after you've killed the Vorlax. Arlen, you said that you were gonna go hang out with Marcus, right? I created a token, but we'll say that you're hanging out with Marcus. He probably flew right back to like the open cargo cart area when he made his way. When you and him together, I will say, make his way back to the front of the ship to see if there's any sort of situation that goes on. Is there anything you guys would like to do beforehand? Roy or Bob, it looks like your character is asleep, perhaps in the crewman's quarters. Wait, so we leveled up. Do I get my support thingy? That's a fair question. What support? Well, we'll have to talk about that. Like, what exactly do you want to be able to do? Like, if he's out of a body, essentially he wants to be able to do something, and be able to... We need to talk about it, yeah. He want to be able to do something, like, outside of a body.
I mean, I feel like he should be able to, considering whenever he spits on something, I'm assuming to do damage, it's not...
Well, he's not spitting on it.
Spitting on it, it's him.
He does like a, in my mind, he does like a Vulcan. There's like the nerve stun thing, which is sort of like a Vulcan nerve pinch. He does have a necrotic ability. Like a Eldritch Blast.
Was that part of being Murray?
No, it's part of being Bob. It's part of his race. And that was an ability that I guess
he
he
just have the ability to do something like that outside of the body then?
Yeah, that's pretty much what we're discussing.
Just him doing it.
Yeah, it's his parasite, essentially. Like, he is the parasite. The thing is just going outside and spitting on... So, yeah, what exactly do you want to do? You want to just do, like, a venom spit? You said support, so you wanted to, like... Hey, plant. You said support, so, like, you wanted to be able to do healing, or something like that? Yeah, I want to do healing and a little bit of damage. Yeah. Okay. I can give you one healing ability, and I can give you one damaging ability.
Roy, I thought you were getting a mic for your birthday.
He did. Yeah, but he doesn't want to talk anyway.
Lame. Dinky and lame.
Okay, I'd have to make those spells. I'd have to make those spells and add them to your little U item. When would you get those? I was thinking of, like, peppering in abilities that you could get. But on certain, like, basically, like, quest completion. Think of it that way, like your own personal quest. And... so I'll say no. You can't get those abilities yet, but you can. I don't think that's wrong. I don't use it anyway. Oh, that would be better. Yeah, instead of a level up. I agree. Yeah. So, like, there's things you can do in Feylight, the direction that you're headed. I've written things down. There's people you can meet. I think we talked about it a little bit in DMs. But once you get to that point and you find the things that are there for you, we could certainly talk about abilities that you can find and like gain. Feylight, I get more stuff. Sure. Precisely. Exactly. That was, I think, the point of contention, was like, me just giving it to you is kind of boring. I do not have a problem with you having the support ability. Or abilities to do outside the body, considering that is the nature of your character. I just want you to get them in cool ways, I guess. Yeah, no, your body, no, Murray, quote unquote Murray, still levels up. Yeah, Murray levels up. Someone gives you a sub to Legends of Evangelist. Lucky? Dude, what kind of emotes do you get? Do you get a, what was his name? Klutzy? No, the other one. Chuckles. Yeah, do you get a Chuckles emote? Bro. How do I fucking do Chuckles? Hold on. Well, he talks a little bit like... No. Ah, fuck. I'd have to...
That was actually pretty solid. That was pretty close.
No.
It might be a little bit
it's like
Mickey Mouse, but that's pretty close.
It's like the guy from the Wreck-It Ralph movie. Like the bad guy. Alan Tudyk, I think, plays that character. Oh, talks a little bit like this. It got a little bit of a lift.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? Tentacles. Some shit like that. I don't. That might not be exactly Chuckles, but I'm working on it.
Pretty good.
All right. If you guys meet a clown character, we have Legends of Adventures to thank for that.
Is Roy talking in the Discord chat?
He's talking in my chat. So yeah, we were talking about this before.
You're
yeah.
live?
So it's my I'm not live. I'm not live. But we're using my chat so that it's way easier for the YouTubers to see his dialogue. Oh, we have this. What is that? Loa booty. Oh, LOA booty. Oh, that's not bad.
But it is your Twitch chat, even though
yeah,
you're
it's
not
mine.
live.
Yeah. You have me followed, right? I could link it.
Yeah.
There it is. There's Chuckles. That's right. Woo! Yeah, I gotta work on my character voices. There's a couple of character voices. There's one character in particular that I really hope you guys meet today because I just like doing him on my own time just because I think he's so fucking funny. So I hope you guys meet him today. But yes, so remember the feet emotes? The feet emotes? Do we have feet emotes? Let's see. All right. In any event, as your characters are conversing, if anybody has any RP or anything like that they want to get ahead with, you'll hang out at the conductor cart, making sure that everything goes smoothly. When a few minutes pass, you see a ship, another ship. This one looks a hell of a lot less threatening. What the fuck was her name? Oh my god. Hold on. Aha. So, you see a ship pass by. Hear a whoosh. And moments later, someone on a hoverboard, essentially, a similar one that Marcus was riding, seems very commonplace. Boots on the ground, lands. She doesn't look like a pirate. She doesn't look anything like a pirate. She actually looks very official. And she looks around.
I believe we received a distress call, but... Is everyone okay? This is the Juniper Mystics. We received a distress call. I'm sorry it took so long. Was there anything... fucking...
She looks around, sees the corpses on the ground. She sees the Vorlax floating. in the distance. It's made its way. It's like floated off and made its way, but she could still kind of see it.
I think you can tell that we've had a little bit of a pirate problem here.
Yeah, as I can see. Would anyone like to give me the rundown of what exactly occurred?
Pirates came aboard looking for cargo and looking to take hostages. What else is there to say?
You seem to dispatch them fairly easy. How do I know that you guys aren't mean the passengers any sort of harm?
Would we have fought against the pirates if we meant any harm? I'm just trying to get to, what, Feylight? Is that what the place is called?
That's right. Yeah, the Feylight.
Is this any type of authority figure that we recognize as, like, space law person, whatever?
Yes. Can you give me a history check? You perceive that she is like non-hostile. Yeah. Give me a history check. You assume she is like of magical authority, essentially like making sure that people don't use magical abilities against others. As for like the name, like that's just what you assume. Like most places, especially human-occupied locations, they have some similar force to that. Most of them are also dedicated to law enforcement, but it looks like this person, Sakara Volin, is dedicated to maintaining order of the magical variety, essentially preventing people from using magic. She also has with her as they land. Let me see if I can fucking find the tokens.
What did you say their acronym was? She's like magical space police?
Yeah, so you could see on her badge like Yulion Mystics. That's what her faction is known, apparently. Let me put it into the Discord. There. And Arlen, even with that, it's enough to remember that Yulion is one of the moons of Juniper. That there's like a very heavy presence from that moon in particular, very human-controlled faction, basically. Just so she doesn't recognize. Oh, I'm just gonna hide behind Marcus. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like typical space cop showing up after all the work's already done. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you think happened, lady? Yeah. Like, take a look around.
Wow.
I think somebody was using magic without your permission. And
well, unfortunately, I think that's true. Was there any sort of objects or anything in particular that you might be of interest to our?
How do I words? Our people?
I'm rolling a sleight of hand, and I'm like kind of next to Rhea, and I'm like nudging her to put anything that she might want to take from us into her secret magical hiding place.
Okay, that's a good roll.
Really quickly.
Yeah, you can like motion to that. She doesn't detect anything.
I allow it.
I don't know. Is she gonna like try to steal the pearl or like Obasso's body or like?
She appears to be here to help.
The orb that we got from Captain Belquist.
Yeah, the orb might be of interest to her. But the question still remains: Did anyone answer it? Like,
what? Yes, is there anything?
Nothing that we could find on the pirates, but I would like to mention that the barkeep we met a few carts back seemed to have a coin that might interest you.
I see. Okay, hold on.
I see.
This is so difficult. She motions to her compatriot, Naren, and like he moseys on down further down to the cart, and he kind of disappears afterwards. But he seems to be going that. Does anyone have a coat or something to hide my face? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna roll privately to see if she recognizes you.
Yeah, did these pirates have like an outfit where they coordinated dress wise? Does Bob appear to be wearing?
They had like dark clothing. There was no like. There may have been there may be an insignia on Bob's like shoulder, like his arm or something, like some kind of patch that denotes loyalty to Velquin. He might even have a tattoo of some sort. Favorite space pirate.
So my sleight of hand, I'm like ripping the patch off of him without like anybody noticing.
Well, that's so you already you would have to do another sleight of hand roll, but she doesn't seem to recognize you. She assumes that Bob, you are just one. Since you have such a unassuming look to you, you don't look crazy or you don't have your gun drawn or anything like that. She just reads the room and realizes that she's not. She's also kind of perfectly at ease. Even though there's like a room filled with people that she doesn't really know, she doesn't seem like the type of person who would, you know, fold easily under pressure. She's very, very sturdy. And really she's just inquiring about, let's see.
I'd really love to know exactly how you all, the 4 regular passengers, dealt with it.
She sees Marcus, and she kind of like motions to him, like she gives a little look like, what are you doing here? Like she knows him a little bit, like skeptical. But Marcus doesn't seem to want to talk. He's just kind of in the corner hanging out.
Yes, how exactly did you all deal with this?
We don't know. I don't know what happened.
You roll deception for that. Roll deception.
It all happened
Roy,
so
also
fast, dude. I'm in shell shock, dude. It's the adrenaline. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, Arlen, give me a deception check. Roy, give me a deception check since you're both lying. Her eyes kind of fall on Rhea a little bit. I'm not lying. We're just passing adventurers. I mean, I guess that's true. Fine, give me a persuasion check. If it's not a lie, give me a persuasion. Okay. That's pretty good, Arlen. You're not. I mean, you're kind of not. You actually want the deception? Okay. Go for it. Yeah, Roy, give me a deception check. And as that's happening, fuck, maybe I need another fucking monitor. Where to go? It's Roy. It's really hard to bounce between my chat and like everything. But okay, that's really good. That's really good.
You have the overlay of the chat on your screen, right?
I know,
You
but
could
I have to be able to
maybe,
see
like-
it.
Yeah, but you could bring the chat up for you to be able to read it, like on your phone or something.
That's true. That's true. I could do my phone as well. I don't have a chat hooked up to my phone. I'll work on that later. My shit going on. All right, so she believes you. She believes Bob. She believes Arlen, but she's eyeing Rhea. You have an fuck.
You have a mystical look about you. Do you have a... How do you explain this? What exactly have you been... What are you on this train for?
Mystical? Well, I'll take that as a compliment.
It sort of is.
I know as much as them.
Deception? Deception or persuasion? Which your choice at that point. Yeah, I'll say
okay.
you're allowed to be. That was the thing I learned from Matt Mercer was like, you let them decide which is deception or persuasion.
I'll do persuasion with guidance.
Okay. Let me view her stat block real quick. 16? Nice. Okay.
Very well. 4 ordinary adventurers dealt with a pack of highly trained, very volatile pirates. I suppose stranger things have happened in this universe. Sure, why not? But just in case any of you are lying, please be careful. Once you get the Feylight, you'll be out of our jurisdiction.
She kind of hops on her board again. And fuck. Alright. There's too much going on, man, I swear. Really just strong adventure. They were easy work. Let me do an investigation check. Hold on. What's your fucking modifiers? Okay. Ouch. She doesn't see shit. You know, I had a plan. But her rolls are not doing it. We're also trained.
Is that so? Trained how? And again, I have to ask because it's my job. Please tell me, do any of you have any mystical training, any sort of magical abilities whatsoever?
And as she does that, she pulls out like a necklace that she's holding, and she appears to be gripping it like to her chest, and she's asking, Bob, since you're first, I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw. What was the fucking DC? What was the DC? Yeah. She appears to be holding it.
Why do you want to know if we have mystical abilities?
It's a part of my job, ma'am. You see, magic is very controlled here. Or at least it should be. We have to make sure that people don't abuse their powers, you know, for their own personal gain. Burden of power and all that.
And what is personal gain to you?
Something to the detriment of ordinary folk. The strong abusing the weak. It's a tale as old as time, but with magic thrown into the mix, it needs a little correction, and that's what my people do. That's what I do.
Bob, give me a wisdom save. Rhea, I want you to do one too.
Okay. There's no abuse of power going on here.
I hope to the gods that that's true. Otherwise, we'll have an issue. Oof. Okay.
Whoops. Okay, so Rhea, for the next 10 minutes, you have to tell the truth. You have to give the whole truth.
He's using magic on us against our consent. Fuck off, space cop.
Well, I'm actually allowed to do that.
Allowed to do that.
She holds up like her arm, and she shows a very intricate, arcane-looking tattoo that's wrapped around her arm. And she just motions.
See? I have the authority, and I have the power to do so.
Wait, she put it on who? Everyone? Well, you and Rhea. So she has a necklace that appears to make you tell the truth.
So during this time, can we take any actions?
You can try. She'll just detect it. She might detect it. If you want to do something stealthily, you'll have to do like a sleight of hand. Yeah. Roy. Wisdom save.
If there are magics that you would deem dangerous, what exactly would you do with it?
Oh. Well, current procedure is to detain or decapitate, essentially. But there's something trustworthy about you guys. I don't know what it is.
And tell me, would you be able to detain this creature? And I'll have my cat just fly around her a little bit, slowly.
Oh. A familiar. Well, according to my current jurisdiction, I don't have to detain that. It's not necessarily a crime to keep a magical pet. But if you were to make it do something untoward someone, that would be considered abuse of magic. Okay.
I see.
Bob, you save.
Is
You
there-
can lie. Bob can lie. Yes, Rhea.
Is there anything I can do to like try to prevent myself from talking? Like,
She
or
didn't.
no?
You can remain
You
silent.
only have to tell the truth. You
Yeah.
don't have to talk.
Yeah, you don't have to talk.
Okay. Okay, cool.
I would say that your character probably understands like a certain amount of magical influence. So if you want to catch yourself, yeah, I don't need to lie. You don't need. Okay. Listen, I just want to go through to Feylight where pirates we killed them. What more do we have to say?
Yeah, can I be like, listen, they were doing some bad space magic and summoned that Vorlax monster, and they all killed each other, and we just kind of saw it happen. We were trying to just get where we're going. Like,
Listen, I believe you. I have a good sense about these things. It's part of being a mystic. I can tell you guys don't mean any harm, especially to the passengers on this ship. But I just have to be sure. Forgive me for any sort of issues that this might come about.
And she looks to Rhea, and she asks,
What school of magic did you learn from? And do you have... Fuck.
hold on, give me a sec. How do I fucking put this?
What licenses do you have that allow you to cast magic legally?
Was that legible? Did you guys understand that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So that's what she directly asked Rhea, because she knows you're under the influence of her necklace.
I never went to school and I don't have a license.
I'm homeschooled.
Ouch. Well,
And she gives a good ponder. And she looks at the four of you.
fuck. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do.
She's still holding the necklace in her hand. And she says,
Accept this new truth. The four of you dealt with these space pirates, with Velquin, through no magical means and no illegal means.
and after she says that, the necklace seems to, like, hurt her a little bit. There's a little, like, almost a spark or a flame of combustion, and she, like, takes a little bit of damage. She's like, ah, fuck. But that's what occurs.
Do we all have an understanding? That's what happened. Gotcha.
She, like, asks you, like, do you
thanks.
all understand? This is what happened. I know you're lying, but this is what happened. Are we all in agreement? Oh, whoops. Hold on.
Are we all in agreement?
Yes.
Okay. I like the sound of that. Marcus? Fuck. This is hard. Okay, DMing is hard.
Marcus, I hope you continue to stay out of trouble.
And with that, she flies off. Seeing as the
Marcus
situation
is
has
on
been...
magic probation.
Yeah, pretty much. She flies off. And you probably won't see her again ever again. Shortly. But it looks like that's it. As the train ride continues on its way, you have maybe about an hour before you land in Feylight. Is there anything else you'd like to do? It appears as though the bartender's gone. It doesn't seem like the officer that was sent deeper into the train returned with no results. He's flown off.
Is this train still going?
Yeah, it's still motioning. It's like almost there. You can kind of see in the distance a big
Autopilot or something, or is there?
Yeah,
like,
it's on
another
auto.
somewhere.
It's just one
who's driving
one
this
rail.
thing?
It's one rail, so
Where's
it was.
the guy that made the announcement that the
He's
plane
g-
was being hijacked?
I'm pretty sure he's
He
dead. Yeah, he's dead. He's definitely
He's
dead.
just out in space.
Yeah. All right.
Is there do I know if there's any type of like space customs or whatever? I know you said I snuck my guns like onto the train. Do I need to sneak them off of the train
That's a good question.
when we get there? Do I know anything about
Probably not.
the train station?
As the train parks into the railway at Feylight, the hullabaloo and the hubbub at like that occurs is typically focused around the animal cart. Everything seems to be like, and obviously the passengers that were aboard of the observation deck at the very end and the regular cabin. There's like a little bit of like making sure that everyone is off and okay, and like their family members are taken care of. But people like you can like avoid that. Seeing as you've already spoken to the authorities. Everyone seems to be focusing more on like the cargo and making sure that the cargo is okay. So you don't have to worry about losing any weapons or any checks or anything like that. But as you guys park into the railway, we're going to shift the map, say goodbye to the train map, say hello to Feylight. I didn't exactly make a railway map. I think I have. Nope. But yeah. Here you are. You step off and you see people like, let's see, it appears to be workers working for somebody, shuffling off the rich roaches, like a little bit north. People are stepping off in like, you know, typical like railway fashion, where it's a little bit busy. There's some people here and there waiting for a train to arrive. But no one seems to be bothering you. Let's see. There is someone who shows up to greet you. Let me get her. Let me put down your tokens, because right now you're at the railway. Bob, Silas, you guys can see that, right?
Yeah.
Arlen. Okay. Alright. What voice does she have?
Hi there. Are you... You're the people that helped out, right?
Yeah. What's up? How you doing?
Awesome. Listen, you all deserve to be rewarded. I would hope that you guys eventually, after you get your things settled, after everything is done, I would hope that you make your way to the House of the Law, where other adventurers get rewarded. Take your time. You have as much time as you can. I imagine that trip was a little hectic. So, as soon as you're feeling up to it, and as soon as you're ready, I'd love to meet you guys at the House of the Law. Just up the road.
Okay.
Actually, a good ways up the road. That's the main market.
And who do we ask for when we're there?
Ask for the mayor. Mayor Krauser.
Listen, it's not easy.
Yes,
Mayor what now?
Mayor Krauser. She's a, you ever call her? Basically a giant chicken man. Don't tell him I said that, though. He doesn't like it. Anyway,
Okay.
she should be able to fix you with, any sort of reward that you guys are so richly deserve. As well as any work that might need doing. We're a little busy right now. But, if there's anything you guys need, is there any sort of... You probably need, like, a room and board, right? Can't go wrong. Then the Daver, the Dashing Daver. I'd recommend that area. For sleep.
Okay, thank you.
And she kind of like scurries off. She appears to be very busy. But yeah, now you guys are at Feylight. What do you wish to do?
Mansion Deva.
Yeah, that...
Wow, this place is so run down.
Does it really look run down? It's a little raggedy. Honestly, the village that you see, You were expecting, like, something a little bit more high-tech, and admittedly, Arlan and Silas, this is also something that, like, you weren't really expecting. This is a more natural-born area on the rocks of Juniper, whereas, like, a lot of areas are more high-tech, more metallic. A lot of this stuff appears to be built out of wood and things that are you wouldn't expect growing out of an asteroid belt. Yeah, here they are. Buildings made of wood and stone. Trees, like a good set of trees growing out of the Aubert Ranch. Yeah, Roy. I'll try to answer it. But I just, there's already so much.
I'll be right back 1 second. Just drag me if anybody moves. I'm just following along with. I'm staying together with everybody right now because I'm new here and I'm lost.
You said the mayor was where?
The House of Law. So it's like way up there. All these places with tags are like locations that you can go to, and there's like a zoomed in version of the map. There's like another map. But yeah, except for the railway. I forgot to make the railway. Honestly. But yeah. Basically imagine a giant, like,
good idea.
a yellow exclamation mark on the House of Law. Actually, I wonder if I can do that.
I'm conveying this to the party, but I think it might be a good idea to maybe head directly towards the House of Law while making a stop at the main market to sell off anything that we might have picked up or buy stuff that we might need.
That's a good idea. There we go.
I agree. I think we should do that.
Nice. So, let's see. How long does it actually take you? We'll say, like, maybe 30 minutes. 30, 45 minutes walk from the railway to the main market area. Is that where the whole party
Still have
goes?
a cart or something that we could take?
Is there a cart? No.
No, it's just a walk.
As of right now, there could be a way to get like like a motorized vehicle or some kind of Jeep. That might not be a bad idea. But as of right now, you got to make the little trek. So yeah, does everybody goes there, right? Everybody heads to the main market. Yeah, okay. All right, I'll pull up the main market map. Boop. Here you are. You see a... Shit. One thing I forgot to do. Wait, did I ever make that token? Oh, God. Homebrew. What the fuck was his name? It's ridiculous. Wait. I knew this would happen. Hold on, we have to take a little hiatus. 1 sec. But yeah, you guys walk around. You see a handful of stores. You see a lot, like, in the center, there's basically, like, market stalls. Things for general goods would be a typical find. Things like rations you can get. Maybe specific goods. What the fuck was his name? What was his name? Nope, not that one.
Is this like a bulletin board right here?
Yeah, that's actually a so you can see a wanted poster. You can see certain, ne'er-do-wells, nefarious types that have a bounty on their head, as well as, like, basic requests that people in certain buildings or certain members of the community wish for help with. Things like investigating some sounds that we heard in our basement, or maybe there's like materials or herbs or things that they wish that they wouldn't be able to gather themselves. I swear to God, I made this guy. Did I not? Ah, I did. Okay. Fucking that's his name? Okay. There he is. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, so let me describe the few different stores that you see. The first one that you come across to your right would be a bookstore. Applethorn's bookstore. There's a tailoring shop or a sewing shop, cloth store. The Silken Dragon. You have Gorlak's weapons up here. Weapons and armor. Simple name for a simple guy.
Could
Gorlak's
you
weapons and armor.
label-
Yeah, I
label
will.
the-
I will.
Okay.
Let's see. And then there's Puzzlewick's House of Apothecary Needs. And then there's a looks like a very high-tech store. Lots of glowing, lots of like holographic displays. And you'll see. Why am I coming up with names on the spot? Why didn't I name them earlier? Methodist Technology Store. Methodists. And then there's the Prancing Pony. It looks to be like a restaurant down here. Down here in this area. As well as a general goods store that might be able to buy some certain things. Just like nondescript NPCs, you know, manning them so that you can just talk to them and sell them stuff. Yep. What did you guys want to do? You wanted to sell your items, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I am going to make my way towards the clothing store, I guess.
Okay. The Silken
Or is it
Dragon.
this one right here?
No, it's the one next to it, to the right of it.
This one?
Yeah, if you could, I don't know if you guys could zoom in. It looks like there's a bunch of clothing stuff
Oh, I
on
see.
the stalls. Yeah. As you walk in, you are greeted with the sight of a lovely elven woman named Anara. Try and find a good voice for her.
Ah, perfect. A person of discerning tastes, finally. What can I do for you?
Hello, I was looking to sell this studded leather armor that I picked up.
Sure. I can certainly work with that.
She gives it like a good once over.
Hmm. That's not very attractive, is it? I could give you,
Yeah. Not my
say,
taste.
100 gold. Does that
I'll
sound
take
sufficient?
it.
Very, look,
Very well.
she hands you 100 gold.
Thank you.
Is there anything else I can help you with? You know, that
Oh.
dress, that outfit is simply marvelous. Can you tell me where you got it? And who your tailor is? Seems to fit perfectly.
I made it myself.
I see. You must have quite the talent.
Yeah, it's something my mother taught me to do at a very young age.
To roll deception, just because what I know from you. And while Rhea and Anara are having this conversation, Bob goes up to Gorlak and sells his chainmail.
Hold on.
Yeah. Ooh, 10? She knows you're lying. She knows you're lying, but she doesn't really care all that much. Well, whatever it is. Let's see.
Do you know where I could sell some other things like a sword, maybe some
Oh,
other general
for-
goodies?
For swords and weapons and things, you'll probably want Gorlak. He's a real stout orc, but he knows the right from wrong. If there's anything, technology based, any gadgets or anything like that you want, Yebo. He's an adorable little hard shell of a man, but he'll tell you exactly what something's worth, and he won't lie to you. I'd say that much. But for weapons,
Okay.
you want Gorlak.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
Of course. Can I interest you in any finery today? Any other
Well, what do you
clothes or anything like
have?
that? What don't we
How
have?
fine are we talking?
As fine as can be. Some of our dresses go up for thousands of gold. Especially the specific tailored kind.
And she kind of like gives you a once over and like sort of walks around you and like she's sizing your proportions up and she's giving you like a tailor's eye. Nothing like lewd or anything like that, but like, I wonder what exactly I could fit you. And you could kind of see like a little bit of like passion or like sparkles in her eyes. Like, man, what a wonderful piece of canvas that I could work with. Basically, like I bet you would look really, really good. Essentially, is the look on her face. Like I could make you look something special. But she's kind of holding back. Like I don't want to give her the pitch.
Can I do, was it insight to see if I'm getting this vibe from her? That
Sure.
she is like interested.
Yes. Do an insight check. Oof. Guys aren't rolling. Oh, it's still +7. That's still really good.
Wait, hold up.
15.
What?
Yes.
What kind of shop is this that plant?
This
that Ria's in?
she's in a clothing store basically, in a tailor situation. You can tell that she is an expert in outfits and fashion. She has a very good eye, and you would probably kind of trust her judgment as far as your outfits are concerned. Even to an adventurer, she wouldn't just hook you up with outfits that look good. She would hook you up with something that's practical as well. Something that wouldn't cause you any sort of harm or distress in combat. So she knows her way around a needle and knows her way around a sword.
I would be very interested in getting one of your fine dresses, but however, I don't have thousands and thousands of, gold to shell
No.
out for a dress.
I understand. It's perfectly okay. I do not judge any of my customers. To be honest, the ones who throw their coin purse around often have the worst taste, in my opinion. But if you see anything you like, if there's anything that comes to mind or even a custom job, please feel free. You are more than welcome here. I would love to have another customer of discerning tastes.
Well, I mean, if you ever wanted to do, I don't know, a trade of some kind, or maybe I can exchange my service for your service as well.
A thought seems to bubble up in her mind.
Well, there are. You have the look of someone stronger than what I'm normally used to dealing with. Or are you a capable sword? Are you someone who can finish a fight?
Oh, I am very capable.
I love to hear that. There's a particular gland that someone like me can use. An organ from a monstrous creature. I'll just cut right to the point. If
Okay.
you find a creature like a giant, it looks like a giant spider, but the thread gland can yield threads of silk that are legendary, that sparkle in the moonlight, that can protect you from any sort of harm and be as light as a feather. If you could find me something like that, we may be in significant business, you and I.
Do you know of the whereabouts of this spider?
No, I'm afraid not. I mean, people go missing all the time, especially on the rocks. It's kind of a common occurrence, unfortunately. Something could be hiding in a cavern. I know that the mines recently had trouble. They found some sort of monster or something in there. Hearsay, I understand, but there may something like that could be hiding out in the mines. But just if you go there, please be careful. I don't want a death on my conscience, you know.
Oh, trust me, I ain't dying.
I'd love to hear it. It's been a pleasure. What was your name?
Ria,
Anara.
it is nice to meet you, Inara.
Have a wonderful day.
And with that, I gotta move on to Roy. You guys could continue talking, or you can mosey around. Bob, you were talking to Gorlek, and you sell him some chainmail armor. He's a very stout, simple man. It's good stuff. It's good shit. I'll give you 200 gold for it. Deal? Deal. Love it. Alright, add 200 gold to your character and remove that chainmail armor. The war. Which one?
Is this
Yeah, Thundy?
some type of gun store?
Yeah, he actually sells technological guns similar to the blaster that you've got. We could talk to them after Roy talks to Gorlek. Yeah, so Gorlek responds, which war? Been in a few of those myself. Fought for one side or another. Decided I ended up wanting to fight for myself. The Jedi War. What's a Jedi? I ain't never heard no such thing.
All of space.
Well, given the amount of scars on your face, I imagine it's quite a hectic war. Whatever war it was. Call the Jedi basically would use magic with a lightsaber. Are you saying this to him? Yes. Ooh, magic war. No, those are some. You better be careful who you say that stuff to, though. Could be in the wrong. Could get you in trouble. Land you in hot water. Me, I was never much for magic myself. Always preferred a hammer. And there's like an awkward silence between you two. Like, well, anyway, I got some got some pounding to do. You know, got some middle work to do. If I can help you with anything, you let me know. Always been better than that. Couldn't agree more. What's your name there, friend? Simple strike and it's over. Indeed. Bob, good to meet you. And he gives you like a firm, like, strong handshake. You know what, Bobo? I like you. Anything I can help you with? He's pretty funny. He's not that strong. He doesn't crush it. He's definitely like, well, although you suspect that he can, he's like still in business mode basically. But what can I do for you? I understand you got some stuff to sell. Perhaps you got some stuff to buy. I mean, we sell lots of armor, daggers, swords, hammers. None of that fancy magical stuff or techno stuff that the turtles got going on. Just good old-fashioned steel. He does that in character as well. I don't think I need anything else unless you have something special that might interest you. Well, something special, I don't know. Everything I make is special, you know, in one way or another. But, well, you might want to try some fancy daggers. Pretty basic, though. What would he have? Hold on. Did I make anything for him? Get a +1 dagger. Eyes glow when he says that. I knew that'd get you. I knew that would. Pretty sure there's like +1 dagger in the inventory. Said no magical stuff. I'll have to look at. I've got quite the inventory, you know, the extensive inventory. I might have to check some boxes downstairs, see if I can find anything of interest. If you have a special type of dagger you wanted to get, I might be able to fasten you one, might be able to make you one. You never know. I'm quite handy. You can wait for it? Perfect. Well, we can come to some sort of agreement, surely. If you wish. I'm always here. After you're done meeting with your friend, if you have a special request, I can smell you some fancy daggers. Well, perhaps a crossbow, if needed. Not a lot of people use the crossbows these days, I'll tell you. And it kind of starts to ramble a little bit. Like, you know, not me. I don't really like those fancy guns. I don't really like, you know, it's too simple, you know, too easy. I prefer to have a, you know, a little work when you killed someone. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Babo? And he's like, a little rambling. How much would smell to get caught? Oh, well, it depends on the type of dagger you wish. Decent dagger, run you about, I'll say, 250 gold for starters. Just pulling these numbers out of my ass. God damn it. Not that much. So I'm not actually the strongest guy. Can't afford to go. How much? 250 gold. Yeah. 250. Yeah, for now. Now, don't you look at me like that, Babo. Man's gotta make a living. How's about this? And he picks up one of the daggers on like the display. I'll just give you the 250. Let me just sell this leather armor. Perfect. Let's see. What kind of leather armor? It's just like basic leather armor, right? How much did Ray's go for? Ray's was like 200, right? Do you buy them, or do we have to go to the other shop? I could take the armor. I could take it. I could do something with it. Leather's good. Leather's always useful. If need be, I could just break it apart. I can give you 100 gold for that. For now. Simple leather armor. Alright, that'll do. I'll take that. Materials are always good to get. Do you hand him over the leather armor? I don't know why he has a Texas accent.
Oh, back in Space, Texas,
Back
I
in-
believe my ex-wife.
Back in that part of the yeah. I was thinking like giving him like an ex-wife or like an ex-husband or shit, and like 150 gold and the leather armor. Ah, I see. To get the smell. Yeah. So what you want him to do is smelt you a specific type of dagger. 150 gold. And it'll. I see. So we'll write that down. I'll write that down that you give him 150 gold for the layover, or for not layover. What the fuck is it called? Where it's like a layaway, but like half now, half later.
Down payment.
Down payment. That's it. Yeah. So. G. He goes over to his desk and like makes, you know, jots down some things. Letters with 100 gold. So you get 100 gold now. Well, basically you hand him 50 gold. We'll say that. All right. All right. Let me write that down.
He's saying you'll give him the rest when the work is complete and he gives
Yeah.
you the product, Roy.
What I want to do is give him 150, and then I don't get the gold, so I give him 250 250 basically. That's what I meant. Okay, so you're using the leather as like, okay, as part of the down payment. Okay. So upon completion of the dagger, which shouldn't take all that long, say 100 gold for to secure the, okay, 100 gold. Secure special crafted dagger. All right, I can get you that to you in a couple days. How about that? Huh. Sounds good, my friend. Anything else I could do for you? See, like, can you give me a perception check? All right, sounds good. If you want, we can keep this going. Arlen, I'll get to you as you talk to Yebo. Okay, that's not bad. You can you glance at his notes a little bit, and they're like chicken scratch. They're like, they almost don't look like a language you speak, but it's like, seems to make perfect sense to him.
He was a doctor back in Space, Texas.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Doctor on the battlefield. That's what that's what they call me. Anything else I can do for you, Bobo?
They call me Dr. Pepper.
The Dr. Pepper? My God.
Named after an ancient hero from old Earth.
Alright, so Arlen, you're looking around this like technological fancy store. You see in a certain area, in like the back through that little room, like through here, lots of weapons just lying on the counter. Some of them are in a glass display, others, like, they appear to be broken apart, sort of like they're being tinkered with, but most of the functional ones are behind a glass display. There is, like a holographic monitor that you can, like, sift through, almost like a menu at, like, fucking McDonald's, where, like, you can kind of, like, select different types of gadgets and weapons and things.
Like a gun vending machine, like in Cyberpunk. Like...
I mean, there's no vending machine, but there's like a UI, and you see lots of monitors, lots of displays. It looks like video games, honestly. A lot of it looks like. Wait, hold on. No, that's it. But you better tell me your war stories one day. Oh, Bobo. Oh boy, you and I, we're gonna get along just fine. Let me tell you, I got stories for days and days. Why don't you? I'll come up to you at the Deva or whatever place you're staying at, and we'll trade stories. You look like you got a handful of them as well. Alright, and then switching characters. You see this, like, stout, well, maybe like 5 foot tall turtle man. He's got a decent sized shell on his back, and he appears to be wearing, like, you know how, like, Mormons wear, like, those, like, short sleeve, like, button-up shirts with a tie? That's exactly what he's wearing. And he doesn't seem to notice you at all. He's sitting at his desk, and he's got a HoloWatch display on, and it looks like he's straight up playing, like, Space Invaders. Like, that almost looks like what it is. You hear the little beeps, you hear the little beep, 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 fucking... And he's just, like, locked in. He's, like, locked in. Doesn't even hear you come in.
I'm really just looking. I don't want to bother him.
Perception.
I have
Okay.
to, but I'm looking for somewhere to recharge my pistol. Is there like a
yeah. So
recharging station
there's
or crystals that are out on the counter
yeah,
or
you
something?
see, let's see, nearby, you see a display of like packs of crystals, like quartz crystals that you can like purchase of. There's like singles, there's 5-pack, and then there's a 10-pack. We'll do some math real quick. Okay. Okie dokie. Yes, you can definitely see that.
Kind of check the price on them or something.
Yeah, so a
Take
single crystal
gander.
looks to be about 15 gold.
Okay. And then while I was looking around, did any of the guns look particularly awesome?
A couple of them,
cases or
but the
anything?
ones that are really, really good rank up like thousands of... actually, all of it is in credits. But you notice a sign that says 1-to-1 gold credits. So 1 gold equals 1 credit. So essentially,
So
here,
I know that most of this is out of my price range. At this
pretty
moment.
much.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab. You said they were how much each for the?
15 gold per single crystal.
Okay, I just grabbed two crystals and I bring them up to like the counter where Yabo
Ah.
is.
Oh, hello there. Oh, okay, perfect. Oh, God, I love it when they know what they're doing. I love that. All right, thank you. So...
Ask him if he's playing the new Space Invaders on his
Oh.
Holowatch and kind of show him mine too.
Oh, nice! You've got one of those too. Ah, I love meeting fellow nerds. It's wonderful. Oh, I can see you've got the minor illusion attachment. They're one of my favorites. I've actually got a few chits for sale, if you want. Additional abilities that your Holowatch might be able to do. Although it looks like an older model. I might be able to upgrade that if you want.
Like, yeah, it's a hand-me-down. I don't know if I can afford to upgrade it right now, but
Wow.
I'll definitely keep that in mind if he's got anything awesome.
Hey, that's all I ask. And you wanted some quartz crystals, right? How much did you want?
I said I'll tell him like I can only afford like 3 right now, but
3?
I'm trying to talk him into giving me a discount because we both love video games so much.
Well, a normal 3-pack would probably cost you about 45 gold, but since I like you so much, how about a good 40 gold?
Like deal.
Perfect. All right, he hands you over the 3 charged quartz crystals, and you can go ahead and subtract 40 gold from your inventory. Oh, hello.
And, can I ask him what
yeah.
other chits he was talking about for the
Yeah,
Watch?
so
just to
right
keep
now-
them in mind?
We've got some basic ones. You'll have to upgrade your watch if you want to get any sort of higher level abilities like that. But right now we've got ones that provide light. We've got we've got minor illusions as well. Let me try and think. And like you can see like his Coke bottle glasses, like his eyes sort of narrow as he tries to remember. And as I'm trying to remember the kind of spells that you can do. Oh, we got a really fancy one. One where you could shoot a bolt of fire. Actual real fire, too.
And they're cool with that? The space magic narc
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
there?
I mean, any sort of technological things they don't really have to worry about. Anything here? Nah,
It's like
usually flies under the radar.
Magic.
But yeah, pretty much. There's like, magic is heavily regulated, but because of that, technology is sort of become like a replacement for it. Where people make tech to like compete with magic. So, yeah.
Following.
Let me check my inventory real quick. Okay, hold on.
What, real quick, what were those recharge crystals called? Just crystal?
Yeah,
Charge quartz crystal?
Charge quartz. That's it.
Okay, so I'm adding 3 of them.
Yep. Let me see. I've got one that. How do I phrase this? I've got one that could summon a magical hand. Don't ask me what people typically use that one for. It's none of my business. Oh.
I could do
Rhea
that
in the
already.
corner, like, does a little eyebrow raise, side eye.
Yes, hello. Can I help you?
Oh, hi there. Sorry, don't mean to interrupt. I'm not even sure if you're the right person to go for this, but I do have some items that I would like someone to inspect and,
Sure.
tell me about them.
I can do that. If it's, well, my expertise is kind of limited to things outside of the technical variety. But if I can help, I will.
Okay, well, I do have a silver disc, and I pull that
Oh,
out of
right.
my-
Right, yeah, that.
out of my,
Interesting.
void bag.
Ooh.
And then I also pull out the larvae vial. Now, I know this doesn't seem very technical, but, I'm not sure. I've seen a lot of
Right.
technical, monsters nowadays. Who knows? And I just hand him over.
Well, that certainly looks disturbing. He kind of gives it a little shake, like he's like stirring up the thing. And even from the distance, you could see it wiggling on its own. Like, it might be a little alive. And he looks at it, and he sees, again, his Coke bottle glasses, like, really zoom in on it, like, yes, I see. Interesting. I have absolutely no idea what this is. Looks to be some kind of larva. And it's sealed pretty tightly, so probably keep it.
Well, I already knew that. Thank you.
Yes. Well, I don't know anything about it, but Norman might. He is actually rather studied in certain alchemical ingredients, and this might fall into that particular category. He might be able to do something with this. And he tosses it, like, haphazardly kind of tosses it back to you. Can you do a dexterity check? Can you do a dexterity check real quick? Now as for this disc, oh, perfect. You, like, catch it, no problem. As for this disc, this is an old form of recording. People used to print information on this, sometimes in video form, sometimes in audio form. He kind of scrambles about and looks like, I might be able to... Yes, of course. He, like, bounces between these two, and he, like, hooks up, like, it looks like a fucking old VCR, like disc reader, like, a little dusty. And he's like, wait. He's, like, about to plug it in. He's like, wait. And he turns to you, and he's like, do I have your consent to view this? Am I allowed to do this? I got a little hasty at one point, and now I just have to ask people now. So, yeah.
Yeah, you have my consent.
Excellent. Thank you. I am rather curious about this as well. He plugs it in, and there's, like, on like a holographic display, there's, like, a bit of static fuzz, and then an image of what looks to be a tiefling woman appears. She looks rather happy, rather content, and she kind of looks a lot like, you got this up with Velquin, right? This was something that was on Velquin?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's where you got it. But it looks like...
With the slingshot, right?
Yeah, there's the slingshot, yes. So it looks like a home video, essentially. Like, something sentimental. They look happy, but you could spot in the background a small blue child, and it looks to be like Velquin. It looks to be Velquin. He's on a plate. There's no massive star. It doesn't look like Juniper in the background, but it actually looks like a blue sky, trees, water, almost Earth-like environment. Almost like this picturesque, nice thing, but then it cuts abruptly, as if the video was corrupted. Or maybe someone deleted some of the footage. But you saw what looks to be a vision of a happy childhood from Velquin's perspective. But you don't really know anything more than that. Huh, interesting. Was those people that you knew?
That guy?
Yeah.
I mean... would I recognize this as Velquin? Like, as his child form?
You could see, like, a lot of similarities. It's pretty obvious. Yeah. I should get into the habit of doing rolls before explaining everything. We're learning. Anyway. Yeah.
Well, okay, I can make the assumption I found it on his body, so...
Yeah, you could piece it together pretty easily.
Yeah.
Like, this is some sentimental video that he had.
Either him as a kid or his kid.
I found it on a dead body.
Oh.
Now, I'm not going to...
You know, I hear that a lot more often than I think I should.
Oh.
I'm not one to judge, though. Okay.
Yeah, I killed him. So,
Oh.
I feel like
You
Yebo
killed the-
would love
hold on, you
that
killed
we
the
fought
child?
Space Pirate.
No, I killed the adult version of him
Oh.
that was trying to attack us.
Oh, so it was a good death. Like, a good thing happened.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, a good thing happened. The
Perfect.
world is better.
I believe you. Roll for persuasion.
Yebo's... What I feel like he would be thrilled that we fought space pirates. He'd be like, "Tell
Yeah,
us
he'd
all
be
about
like,
it."
whoa, that's pretty dope. All right, that's fine. But yeah, he believes you. He definitely believes you. Okay, well, whatever. That, I think, free of charge. Absolutely no problem. Anything else I can help you with? If you find anything else
No,
like
I
this,
guess-
feel free to bring it to me. I'll be able to show you.
Okay, well, good to know.
Excellent.
Do we
I guess I'll
thank
take
him
that
and say
back.
we'll go check out Norman?
Yeah. So yeah, you can do that. Yeah, Norman might be able to tell you more about that larva vial. Hope it's nothing too dangerous. If you found it on a dead body, well, it couldn't be that good, could it?
Hopefully it's something good.
Oh, yes. You, and he points to Arlen. He's like, there are a handful of chits that can be upgraded to your Holowatch. Things like being able to send short-range messages pretty easily, even discreetly. More minor illusion. You can mold certain stones to your liking. A sort of attachment that allows you to clean surfaces really easy. This one's really handy for the people at the Deva. They find it invaluable. Basically, I don't know of a way to say, but it allows you to cast prestidigitation. Then there's certain abilities that, well, much like the fire, allows you to create an electrical surge that can stun people temporarily. Oh, here's one that makes fun of people. It just says that. It just says it makes fun of someone. That's really weird. He like checks the nose. That's vicious mockery.
the watch of vicious mockery.
Yeah.
So, what, did we tell him that we like fought the pirates as like a group?
You
And
you
can I
can
ask him
you
if
can
he's,
tell
like-
him. Try to do it in character if you want. But yeah, you could totally just talk to him.
Yeah, I would like explain to him. I'm like, dude, you would have loved it. We had this huge space fight with lasers flying everywhere. We were fighting all these pirates.
he,
They were
like-
taking hostages on this train. His like jaw, he's like mesmerized by the whole tale.
Oh,
of
yeah,
all this
his-
action.
he's, like,
I'm
he-
like bluffing a
in
little bit.
in the
like,
middle of like
inflating
your
it.
in the middle of your like spiel, he like sits down and he's like, "Whoa, that's pretty cool. Wow, you guys must have had a really hectic adventure.
And
That's pretty
I'd be
pretty
like,
nuts."
It would have been a lot better for us if we had those hollow watches and we could have all been communicating with each other. Such
Oh.
great adventures. If
Oh,
everybody had
I
a hollow
get
watch.
ya. Go ahead and roll persuasion with advantage. Okay. I see. Well, a normal hollow watch would give you about 50 gold. Looks like you got one already. I can give you a couple for a decent price. A couple more. How many do you need?
Well, there's three others.
Tell you what, I'll hand you 3 hollow watches if you give me 20 gold. That's a really good price.
20?
20 gold.
That is a really good
But
price.
3
I've got-
different
I've
hollow
got
watches?
15.
Yeah.
You know what? I want one of these hollow watch thingies. I'll pitch in. How much do you need?
20 gold for 3 of them.
5 more gold.
That was a really good, yeah, that was a really good attempt. And he's really charmed by the story. And he
And then
Go on.
Oh.
Go on.
I look at Arlen and I like hold my hand out and I'm like, let me pay for this. And
Oh, thank you, my lady.
Hold on. Yeah. Daddy's got cash.
yeah, Daddy's got you.
All
Daddy's
right.
got you.
Daddy's home. Don't go nowhere.
I hand over the 20.
Excellent. And he
I
hands
just
over
be,
the
like smiling from ear to ear.
like 3 little like watch-looking devices that can be strapped to your arm. Very simple. It's like press up a button and then like a holographic display like shows up on your arm, giving you certain options. Arlen's got a fancy one that shoots minor illusion. These ones are basic, so they have no abilities as of right now, but they have the ability to be upgraded. If you guys want some fancy chits, some really fancy ones, I can get a custom order, and I can work on certain abilities that I'll be able to instill with you. If you have any ideas or anything like that, I'll see what I can do. Pretty handy with this kind of stuff. Chits are my personal specialty.
Well, and I would thank him and and go try to track everybody down and distribute it so everybody could have a Hollow Watch.
Okay. So
Or
Ray,
if
you've got
Rhea
one.
was in agreement with that.
Yeah. Rhea's got one. So go ahead and add Hollow Watch. I'm pretty sure there's a V1, like a regular one.
Yeah, it's like called Hollow Dash Watch V1.
Okay. That's it.
is
Yeah,
the
that's it.
item.
There should be like an upgraded one as well with minor. There should be like, I haven't made them all yet, because I just wanted to see which ones you guys were gonna try to go for. But there should be like, I can add spells to them, essentially, and abilities. So like Yebo said, if you have any specific requests or anything, you can come to him, and he can craft one eventually, given like a day or so. Or even the next session, you'll be able to have it, just so I know what to build. Magic items. Here we go. Yeah, and if there's anything else you need, let me know. Silas, are you still here? Oh, okay. You're in the library. All right. Let me see what you've got going on. What the fuck was your name? Oh my god. Okay. What do you mean, dude? What do you mean? All right. So I should have done this beforehand. I know I made one. I know I made it. What the fuck was your name? What do you mean? Where is it? Monsters. Is it Tara? Is that her name? No. That was the... Fuck. That's it. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. There she is. Alright. So, you're scouring the bookstore. You can see that there's some sort of, like kiosk that you can purchase things automatically. Where, like, you know, it's like a self-checkout, basically. Speedy checkout. You see a lot of signs that says, honor system, please don't steal from me. You will regret it. Things like that. As you wander around, you can see like stairs that lead up to a short office, where a young woman is sitting and reading her books and seems to be taking some sort of vigorous notes. She noticed you come in, but she hasn't said anything.
Can I make a check to see if there's any, like, while I was perusing around looking at the books on the shelves and stuff, if there's anything that might have caught my eye that might have been, like, held any information with,
Relevant to your patron, relevant to your situation.
Yeah.
Yes?
I will say that I did not check this area.
Okay. Give me an
Just
investigation
the
check.
outside.
Oh, just the outside. Okay. Give me an investigation check with advantage,
Oh,
if you wish.
I'll just roll it again.
Ouch.
Yeah, no, it's...
Oof. All right.
Rip.
So what you discover appears to be hearsay. There's a lot of things that might sort of sound familiar to you. A lot of it, like certain bits of fiction that where like warlock pacts, but a lot of it is like, you know, not very accurate to what you've like upon skimming. It's like, deals with sexy devils that yield bad results and shit like that, where it's just like pulp fiction. You find a lot of that. With an 8, it's hard for you to discern what's bullshit and what is real. You find some pretty good smut though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. For some reason.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, there's like a whole section, like one section.
Why would
Yeah.
there be?
Of course. There's like sexy warlock, you know, romance stories. Basically, you see like a very like promiscuous cover with like the dude's shirts like right like Fabio hair. Like that's kind of what you discover. That's pretty much it.
Do I find the Asterian book?
The Asterian book? Which one's the Asterian book?
The one that he's gonna be reading
You-
or like
you know,
voice.
As a matter of fact, you do find a sexy vampire tale, although it's a little bit like off the like area that you were searching, you do find one that's about a very appealing vampire man who is bent on getting revenge. That appears like you can read the back of the book and see like this cliff notes, the synopsis. You do find one about a sexy vampire, yeah.
Nope.
Okay, you could do it. You could do a kiosk. You could buy it if you want.
50 light
Money for
years
that
of
shit,
gray.
Yeah.
I sigh and put the book that I'm currently holding back onto the shelf, and I guess I'll head into the office.
Okay. Move your token. Yeah, there you go. She's still like taking down notes and reading, and she notices you. What voice? Or let me know if this voice is like not legible at all.
Oh, hello there. Can I help you?
Hi. I was perusing the books that you have on the shelf outside, and I must say it's it's a decent collection,
Thank you.
but I can't seem to quite find anything that I'm looking for.
Looking for
I'm
something
wondering if
specific.
maybe you have a yes. Would you happen to have any books that may be related to darker, older magics, gods, and heretical nature? I would say.
You say that, and you see a smile like creak up on her face.
I might be able to like help you know that it's definitely risky to talk about these things. You know, I might have something like that, but you need to make it worth my while.
Okay. What if I... Where is it? I don't think I have it as an actual item, but I'll show her the spyglass that I have.
Spyglass.
Yeah, a spyglass that always shows the world suffering a terrible storm.
Whoa. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, mine. This item is certainly steeped in magic.
If,
Go on.
perchance, you could let me have that book, I'd be willing to give this to you, if that's suitable, if it's acceptable.
Ah.
And she looks at the glass. She seems very troubled after looking through it. She looks to you. She moves over.
Stay here.
And she goes over and locks the door. And then kind of like dims the lights a little bit with magic. Like she snaps her fingers, and then all of a sudden the lighting becomes very, very moody.
I don't think I have one specific book. This realm of magic is not... It's not something we typically talk about. It's very taboo. But I might have some things that may interest you.
And she like walks around and pulls one book from over here, another book from over here, one in her desk, one in her office. So there's 3, and one over here. She's like, yeah, sure, this one. She lays out 4 books before you on her desk. She clears the papers and stuff that's already there. She organizes it like a little haphazardly. First book is The Distant Dark. That's one. It's like a complete black cover, black text, but like it's like a different texture, so in the light shines in like a certain angle you could see the title. The Distant Dark. The Moonlit Fae is the second title. I should probably be writing this stuff down. Moonlit Fae. You've got the Dark Gods and other heretical texts and not text, but like heretical soliloquy. And the last one is there's no title on this book. It's got written on the spine in appears to be marker. Don't read this. That's all it says. I wouldn't... Oh,
That one is probably gonna cost you a bit because it's, dangerous.
She gives you like a smile and like... Sorry. Like, yeah, like, that's what we got.
How many of these would you be willing to part with? For
All of them.
Spyglass.
All of them for the right price for the spyglass? I can give you one.
Or just the spyglass? For one?
I could turn a profit pretty easily on this one, but 4 books for one enchanted spyglass is asking a lot.
I understand. That's reasonable. Would I be able to ask you to hold on to the remaining 3 books?
I don't think I'll be selling these anytime soon, so if you're the right buyer and if you are a responsible buyer.
And she like looks you dead in the eye like, please be very serious about this.
I can't put behind my knowledge being used for devilish purposes.
Trust me when I say this, my use for this information is far from devilish. In fact, it's quite the opposite.
I see.
Can you give me a persuasion check?
Where is that at?
Should be on the skill list. Yeah, there you go.
Fuck me, man.
Yeah,
My
I
rolls
wish
are
this-
always dog.
I wish the saving throws were on the same page as the skills. So you could just get through them all
Well,
from
a
one
saving
spot.
throw is like when something's being done to you, and a check is like something that you're
Right.
actively doing. That sucked. That roll was pretty bad.
Wait, does
Again-
he get advantage? Like, because he's in the shop and he's been like charming her and stuff?
No, the first one was like because of the situation. This is like a hard sell. This is like shit. She's like very obviously not supposed to be doing this, but she's done it before. Where she's like accustomed to dealing with people who, you know, operate a little bit outside the realm of regulation for magical items. She's pretty liberal when it comes to that. You can kind of tell with this.
Look, I just... Is there anything else you can offer me with the spyglass? One of these books is not something I should sell, honestly, but I do believe in the free exchange of magic. Something I hold very dear. But
Is there something that I could do for you that might persuade you?
Good question. You need to prove to me that you hold knowledge in high regard. Something that's not proven lightly. There's someone I used to know who's caused me, personally, a bit of an issue, and as well as my community problems. You need to deal with this person through one method or another, and show me his book that he's collected. You don't have to give it to me, but evidence that he's been dealt with, and this knowledge that he's gained is no longer being used for nefarious purposes. You could show me this evidence, you can have all 4 of these books, because I'll know that you're someone who's trustworthy.
Did that make sense? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I was typing it down in my notes.
Okay.
She wants me to deal with someone using knowledge for nefarious purposes, right?
Yeah, and specifically bring back, like a book that he has. She didn't really tell you how he got this book, like why he has it, what he's doing with it. But it's like she's gonna tell you more. But like, she needs confirmation that you're willing to do this.
I'm willing to do this. Is there
Good.
any information you can give me on where I could find this person, or any like distinguishable features that they may have, and or this book that they're carrying?
Well, he's stained with the twinge of necromancy. You see a green glow anywhere, you'll probably not far from him. His name's Falion. Falion Iris. He's someone I used to know, someone I thought I could trust. Well, things don't always work out. He used to live in Feylight. He was a pretty prevalent member of the community, but he's turned to a darker path. I think he's still on the platform. I think he's still somewhere on the asteroid. But as his whereabouts, I don't know. His face is all over the wanted posters out there. I put a couple of them there myself. He's dangerous. Very dangerous. If you can prove to me that you're not like him by dealing with him, I'll give you these 4 books for free. As well as you'll have my thanks.
I think we can come to an agreement then. I'll deal with this. You said Falion, Iris?
That's right. Falion Iris. If you check the wanted posters out there, you'll be able to get a better idea of where you might be.
Now, as far as this book's concerned, would it be on his person, or would he have it hidden away?
I don't know that for sure. He's a very greedy son of a bitch. He might have it on his person, or he could have stowed it away.
Would there be... Do you know what it might look like?
It's a unmarked purple tome bound with some threads that are sealed with magic. Again, you don't have to give it to me. If you find it, it's yours. But I need to know that it's in good hands.
I say that I'll tell her that I'll do this for her.
Good. Okay. Well, if you are in need of...
She, like, remembers that this is illegal, what she's doing, but it's sort of like someone, like, contraband items for, like, an authority figure that she doesn't really respect. Like, I guess this is technically illegal, but I don't really care.
If you need any more... If you need any magic items, anything specific, and you always ask me, I might be able to find something along those lines to help you. I think I know of you, but you are the ones that just arrived, right? People are already talking about it.
Yes, we were on the train that just arrived. The one that was attacked.
Wait a minute. Did you find anything? You took down Velko, right? Even I know him.
I'm gonna insight check her.
Okay.
Please.
Ouch.
Man, fuck my life, dude.
Insight. What would she... She seems
was
like
a
a very...
13.
She seems like a very learned person. She also seems to have ears in, like, places that you wouldn't expect. She's heard of Velquin, clearly. She is after a specific, like, notion. She's after, like, something specific. You know, she's reaching for something.
I might have found something on his person that
Magic.
would be of interest to you. Yes, very magical.
Indeed.
Very magical indeed.
She, like...
Why do you
a little
want
bit,
to know?
A little bit closer.
Well, for one, it's my job.
She turns around and, like, moves her braided hair back a little bit, and you could see, like, this sort of henna tattoo on her back. And she, like, gives a good look at it, like, see this. Like,
See, I'm a licensed mage. I'm a mystic. Not very high ranking, but I'm allowed to cast magic. So it's part of my passion. It's part of why I do what I do. I need to make sure that items like that, what I suspect she had, are being used for good. It's very important to me.
So
So
that you are
Yeah.
very keen on secrecy, so I feel like I can trust you when I show you this, and I'm gonna pull out the nether orb.
Ooh.
She maintains a respectful distance. You almost like see her like pull her hands back as if like a child in a very fragile store, like who's been scolded too many times, where it's like, okay, I need to make sure that I don't accidentally touch anything. So she kind of like pulls back and maintains a respectful distance. And
You
she's
can
gonna
hold it if you'd like.
I don't think that's a very good idea. Well, hi. Can you tell me, are you attuned to this item?
I am.
Do you notice any difference within your mind? Like, well, have you had any weird dreams or anything like that lately?
Nothing that I haven't had before.
Ah, I see. You have an air of magic about you. I don't suppose you have a tattoo similar to mine behind to a code or anything like that?
she's kind of reaching like, please say yes, please say yes, please say yes.
This is out of character. Would I have a tattoo? I'm not sure.
What's your
Would I
background?
have like a marking or something maybe?
What's your background?
I've never like really thought about this. I didn't think.
No, it's fair. This is kind of I would say no because we haven't thought about it. Give me a history check real quick. Just give me a history check, just because I got to get into the practice of doing this more. Give you a
we
lore
were
drop.
traveling on the train like to
That's
here.
really good.
We were like prepared.
Okay,
to
and your character would kind of be
here, right?
hold on. Your character would be familiar with this concept where you're probably from either some asteroid somewhere else or like a place where there's a decent amount of humans. But essentially, typically wizards and sorcerers have to go to like a school or a place that they're legally allowed to teach magic, and upon graduating that school, they receive a tattoo that basically, if their powers are used for any sort of nefarious purposes, essentially, that it activates and mutes their ability to cast magic. Every legal, quote-unquote legal mage has a tattoo like that, where they are bound to use their abilities to assist and help people exclusively. You are not a sorcerer. You are not a wizard.
I'm a warlock.
You're a warlock.
Guys,
so
I don't
you,
know how this is gonna go.
So like, you basically circumvent all of that. Your powers are given to you from an unknown, in your case, unknown, otherworldly, potentially nefarious source. No one around here can differentiate, even her, can differentiate your source of magic from an ordinary, quote-unquote, ordinary source of magic. So the answer to her question, roundabout way of saying it, no, you don't. You're probably going to have to lie to her and to other people. What was that?
So I don't have the tattoo, but that doesn't necessarily mean I wouldn't have a marking from the pact.
You could have a marking from the pact if you wish. There could be some contract baked into your skin. It could be a place that you haven't even seen. Like, how long do you think you've been under contract with your mysterious patron?
Been a long time.
Years
been
and
a
years.
Very long.
How old is Silas? How old is Silas? He's a half elf, right? So he could live pretty long.
Can they? I don't know what the average age of a half elf is. Hold on.
Average elfin age is like 1,000 years old. So it's a half elf is like 500, maybe 500 to 600. If a good life, you could potentially live for 1,000 years, I think.
I'd say he's probably around.
He could be young.
Yeah, but young in their case would be different from young in the human case.
Hmm.
I'd say he's like somewhere around 40s to 50s.
Okay, decently
Late
aged.
40s, mid 50s.
When do you think the pack was initially created? For his age.
Pre-adulthood.
Oh, so like a teenage connection. So you've had Serana this whole time for like decades?
Yeah.
I see. Okay. And you've managed to stay under the radar, your magical abilities so far.
Well, I mean, you can tell from the train ride that I like to keep to myself usually.
Yeah. Very true.
I don't have a tattoo. No, this is back in character.
Okay.
But I do have a mark, I guess you could say.
Indeed. Where did you get this mark?
Where?
Mm-hmm. From who? Is it a master that I would
looked
know?
at my cat.
Oh, not familiar.
You could call it that, yes. I am under contract with a patron god. Something of abysmal eldritch nature, which is why I'm seeking out information.
Her complexion kind of pales a little bit and goes,
I see. Those usually don't work out well. Oh, this is the nature of the source of magic you were looking for?
she motions to the book, The Distant Dark, pushes it forward, and goes,
This is probably something that's very relevant to you in your situation. Are you looking to escape your pact? Are you looking for a way out or a way to control it?
I'd preferably like to find a way to escape the pact, because it's not something that I agreed to willingly, but if it's something that I can't escape, then controlling it would be the best option, I believe.
Your cat kind of, makes a tuft, sound, and it looks a little grouchy, and sort of, floats away a little bit, and, goes off into the corner. And then, Tara goes,
I see. So you're in a bit of a predicament.
Yes, quite.
I can tell you one thing. Pacts like these, while enticing at first, if you happen to run into an entity capable of granting such powers, as with any deal that looks too good to be true, they don't work out well, no matter what it says. Always, your own will is more important than the will of another. Please remember that when you use these abilities.
It's not a choice that I would make lately.
Agreed. So you wish to escape this?
Hopefully.
I can help you. I believe.
she turns back to her table, she puts the books, stacks them one at a time with Distant Dark on the top, moves them to the side, moves her notes about, searches into her desk and pulls everything out. She seems to be reorganizing her desk for a new mission, new cause. She's like,
I have books that can help you. Not just those. I'm sure I've got some lying around somewhere. Give me some time, and I can find a way to help you, but I'll ask that favor, Sahalian. He has a lot of dark knowledge as well, perhaps more than I. He's a very crafty warlock as well. I don't know his patron, if he is a patron, but you remind me a lot of him, and I mean that in a good way. I'll say that much. I might be able to help you. What was your name?
My name is Silas.
Silas. I'm Tara. I'll do my best.
I give her a nod.
Silas, remember, no matter where you got these powers, you have a responsibility to use them to help others. This tattoo on my back, essentially it means a burden of power. We must help those beneath us. You have abilities that no other human have. Don't forget that it's your responsibility to help others. Just because you have that power doesn't mean you have to abuse it. That's all I wanted to say.
and she now that I've got the spiel out of the way, it's time to get to work. And she sits down, and opens up her notes and starts reading again.
Oh, Is there anything else I can help you with before you go?
No, I think that's it. Thank you, Tara.
You're
Tara,
welcome,
Tara.
Silas. Tara.
Alright, thank you. I'll look into this Felion and see what I can do about him.
You should find more information on him on the wanted board. He's pissed off a lot of people, and it's not entirely not my fault. So, I'd appreciate your help in fixing this.
I'll give her another nod, and I'll start walking away.
Perfect. All right. And that's that. That's Silas's little journey. I can actually post something in the chat. Let me see if I can find it. D&D assets. Okay. I'm gonna post this in the Discord chat. See if I can actually. If you go to the wanted poster and you search specifically, you'll find something along these lines. And I'll probably put it up on the YouTube video. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that.
I'm also gonna pin this, if that's okay.
You're gonna what?
Pin in these chats? Can you pin in these chats or no?
I think.
Put it in the D&D notes, maybe?
Oh, that's a good idea too. Yeah. Notes, perfect.
Or I'll do it. I'll
Yeah,
paste it
thank you.
into there really quick.
Appreciate that. Any sort of like relieving of my burden of things that I would have to do, I super duper appreciate it.
Oh, I'll relieve your burden.
Okay. Is there anything else? And you guys sold off some stuff.
That might be a good place also, Andrew, to just type any notes about that you remember about like what you were looking for, the book, and
Yeah.
anything like that, I guess.
I've been putting
Yes,
that on my
type
other
notes.
notes.
Luckily we do have the VODs, so we can come back and like,
Like, I mean, I can put the notes that I have down right now if you guys want.
go for it.
If it's like, I mean, you can put like quest stuff. I put like a quest for all of us to like remember.
I have an amazing vague memory.
All right. So Silas and Tara had that conversation. That was probably taking place during when you were talking with Yebo, and now Arlen and Rhea appear to have gone to an alchemy shop, Norman Fuzzlewick's House of Monstrosities. Curiosities.
Monstrosities.
Okay, what the fuck is his voice? I don't know. Do some vocal stems.
He's just like faded as hell, like a really high note.
Yeah, there's actually like an air of like it's almost like a hot box a little bit. He does have a pipe. You don't know what's in it, but you suspect it's good shit. Let me move the camera over to. All right. Yes, hello. Hello. Perfect. Hello there. Welcome to the House of Curiosities. I'm Norman. Please don't make fun of my height. I have to say that every time because people seem to keep doing it here. Welcome to the alchemy shop. I sell various potions as well as herbal ingredients. What can I help you with today? He's like sitting on the desk a little bit. Cross-legged.
Hello. I was wondering if you could help us out with this larvae vial that I have, and I pull it out.
Sure.
And hand it over.
Yeah, thank you. And he kind of like does a little like toddler like grip. And I was like, oh my. Where did you come across this? This is very dangerous. This appears to be a live mind flayer tadpole. It looks to you very concerned, very worried.
What's
Why do
a
you have
mind
this?
flayer?
Huh?
What's a mind flayer?
Horrible creature. Most of us thought they were extinct. Apparently long ago, they were a race of beings that had a very deep connection to each other. But they believed in their own natural supremacy over others. They inflicted their will, and supposedly their empire reigned all over the Ion Nebula. But they haven't been sought after for, you know, or they haven't been seen in great numbers in centuries, at least, perhaps even millennia. And he gives the vial a little shake. Yep, that thing's still kicking. Holy crap. This is a real rare find. I would say this is very, very dangerous. Might I purchase this off of you? I believe it's important to dispose of this properly.
How much we talking?
For safety purposes, I'll have to... I'll give you 150 gold for it.
For this mind flayer that is so rare, 150? I don't think so.
Persuasion. Give me a persuasion check. Please.
Starts opening the lid.
Low key out of character. I'm pretty sure he wants to buy this just so he can crush it up and make some fucking drugs and some shit.
Yeah.
He seems like the kind.
Okay.
never smoked
Silas,
my
if you want to think that, give me an insight check. Can you do an insight check for me?
Sure, fuck it, why not?
He is totally doing that. He's 100% kind of like upselling the importance of it. But he has an idea of what to do with it, but it does involve killing it. Very well.
Relay that to Rhea. I'm not gonna tell her. I'm not saying it out loud, only so that she can hear.
Well, they're pretty close together. I don't exactly know. Yeah, you can like whisper it to him or to her. All right. How about this? What was the initial? It was 150 gold, right? That was your initial sell?
Yes.
I can give you 250 gold for this. 250, along with a significant discount on any one potion that you wish to buy. Or a custom crafting job. 50% off of that. I really must insist that I cannot let this leave the store. This must stay with me. For your own safety as well as everyone's. Lord knows what a mind flayer could do in Feylight. What do you say? I don't know if you're muted, plant.
Yeah, while Rhea's like considering that, I'm give Silas his hollow watch that we haggled for.
Okay.
If you want to add that to your inventory, Andrew. I don't know if you already
just
did.
called Hollow Watch?
Hollow-watch V1. And I guess this would allow us to communicate over long distances, right? That's pretty
Yeah.
much all it would do.
Basically like a walkie-talkie. Yeah.
Is this something I have to equip, or is it just...
You can. It does give you a certain bonus. History checks, I think.
Proficiency to hit. I might already have that, I think.
Oh, really?
I have a lot of
That's funny.
proficiencies.
Oh, that's fine.
Just the item in your inventory we could use to
Maybe
communicate
I
or
could
whatever.
change it to like just +2, I think.
No, it's good. It's fine, man. You do what you gotta do.
But yes. What do you say?
Rhea responded in your Twitch.
Oh, my chat? Oh, okay. I see. Look over to them and see what they... Yeah, so she asked what you guys think.
Depends on the type of custom job he can do. Like, what do you need?
Well,
I'm fine with getting some money for some stuff that you found.
I'm pretty skilled. I can consistently create resistance potions, potions of speed. Those I wouldn't recommend overusing. They can have taxing effects on the body. But there are health potions that I am particularly good at. Health potions, potions of enlarge. Those seem to be very popular.
Anything that you don't sell to the public?
And he kind of looks at you through like these big brim glasses. Like, what do you mean? Some sort of narcotics or? Because if that's the case, then no. 50% off of a single normal potion. Like any potion you choose. So 250 gold for the tadpole. And 50% off a potion if you wish to buy. I can make a
While we're in
good
here
deal of
talking to
potions.
him, can I show him I have the Vorlax's lure
Ooh.
and a magical glitter fox turd from the moon fox.
Ah.
And I want to know if he makes anything out of these items.
The lure. Well, you say you found this off of a Vorlax. Those are really rare. Extremely rare. I'm afraid the lure doesn't yield any sort of potions. Unfortunately, I might be able to do something with it, but it could be a waste. I'll say you should
Does he
keep that.
know anybody that would be interested in a Vorlax lure?
Oh. Probably.
Isn't that like a tech thing? Wouldn't the turtle dude?
A lure? No, it's like a monster piece, like a monster organ.
It's like a dangle.
He would
from,
be
like,
the
one
guy.
of those
He would be the
deep-sea
guy locally.
fishes. And 250 for...
Yeah, 250. Except the deal
The-
money on the discount. Yeah, 250. Yes, that's right. I'll take it. Thank you. And he like keeps it and like puts it in his desk. Like you could see the desk is like he has a special key. You know, unlocks it, puts it in, locks it again. Pull the Lunar Fox Pearl.
And,
Yeah. Ooh.
The fox poop. I'm
And
like,
the poop.
dude, this is
Yes.
the most magical fertilizer that you've probably ever
Oh.
even seen.
You don't need to
This
upsell
will
it. I
grow
understand
the most
that.
amazing plants.
I believe I understand the alchemical value of this more than you do. He seems a little bit of like a know-it-all a little bit. But like I'm willing to buy that. It's a pile of poop. 75 gold.
Little did we know that moonfox poop is actually the required fertilizer to make the plant that makes moon sugar. Skooma, baby.
I'm making skooma.
I'll be like, dude, this thing has so many magical properties, and I'll just trade you. You don't gotta give me gold, but give me the hookup with some healing potions.
Healing
And
potions.
since you're making them in house, you can really hook me up with them, right? This is that good shit, literally.
I can certainly do that. Yes, I could certainly do that. I'll take that pile of magical fertilizer from you, and you can have a pack of 3 level 1 healing potions. He hands you like in the little like binding, like there's 3 little bottles tied together with some twine, like ready to go off of his shelf. Just like
This like
he tries to
lump
like.
of magic fox poop that's just raw in hay.
I thought you said you put it. I thought you put it in like a bag.
Yeah, it's in like straw. It's in like straw.
He's got
or
like he
whatever.
takes it. He's got like
Set it on the
he's got like a thing ready to go to wrap it up with and like place it in a cupboard nearby that like is the proper place for that stuff like that. And like here you are, 3 level 1 health potions. I think it just says potion of health, whichever it is. As for your question, and he points at Silas, what do you mean by your statement? Because I don't deal in nefarious. This is not the first time that someone has suggested that I deal in narcotics or anything nefarious like that. I don't do anything like that. There are some potions that
I'm not implying that you're doing anything illegal here. I'm just wondering if there's anything that experimental you might have made that you're not willing to sell to people.
Well, there's certain potions that I've tested out. Things that I actually, now that I think about it, he goes over and like scrambles a bit, looks for his alchemical notes, and is like, let's see. Polymorphous potions. Potions, I would need several test subjects for these. Ones that allow you the scales of a dragon, may or may not be permanent. Further testing required. Potions of magical abundance. You vomit up gold coins. No, that's a concept. Hold on. And he's like scrolling through like, no. Well, if you're willing to be a test subject.
Something of a test subject myself.
Yes, there are certain experimental potions that I could give you. But why? Why would you want these? Honestly.
No reason, just wondering.
Well, yes, I have a few potions that I'm looking for test subjects for. But, well, the mayor told me that I should stop doing that because, well, given the last thing that happened.
If the test subject is willing, then how are they going to stop them?
Exactly. So long as you don't tell the mayor, everything's fine. You know? Right? Do we have an understanding? Wink, wink. It's like trying to be, like, subtle, but he's, like, not subtle at all. Like, you understand?
Don't drink these at the mayor's house.
Yeah. And if you do, if someone does question you, don't tell them where you got it. How's that for nefarious?
I think I can agree to that.
Well, all right. What would you like in
Bob,
exchange?
Here, I gave you the watch too, the Hollow Watch.
Yeah, Bob, you got a hollow watch. Okay, he hands you. He's like looking through a locked cupboard nearby, and he's like looking at different vials. Some of them are purple, some of them are glowing orange. One of them is like a deep red. And he's like, Well, I suppose I can give you this one. And he picks out one that is like a mystical, glittering blue. It looks very viscous, very swirly. Doesn't look very tasty. It's a small vial, so you would probably just drink it pretty quickly. I need you to write down any sort of effects that occur when you drink this. If you come back, there might be a reward waiting with the detailed notes if you include those. A monetary reward, so to speak. Would that be interesting to you?
Keep note of that.
Okay. Do you take the bottle and accept the deal or not?
Yeah, I'm taking it.
All right. Perfect.
I've already
you like
my other possession.
Yeah, he gently hands you.
I suggest to Norman while he's handing you the potion that he also gives you a potion of healing with it, just to counteract any adverse effects during the test.
Very well. I think this is acceptable. But it may hinder the monetary reward that you will get afterwards slightly. I hope that's okay.
What if I return with the healing potion?
Then you get to keep the healing potion. And the monetary reward will not differ. Does that suffice?
Agreed.
Very well. He throws you the healing potion from across the room. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check.
Just gonna fucking
Just
break.
drops
Hold
the
on.
legs.
Yeah,
If you break it, you buy it. Nah. You break it, you buy it.
I ain't got money for that. Where do I do a dex roll? Is that
It would
just
be
a
under saving
throw?
throws. Yeah.
Skills?
Well, this one's a saving throw, but that's fine. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you catch it. Easy peasy. Pretty.
Which potion of healing is that? You have 2 of them on this list.
Which ones do you see?
Let me go back to it. There's a legacy and then a non-legacy.
Legacy.
Either
You
one.
want to go ahead and pick the legacy one?
Okay.
Usually,
I had the wrong one.
it's fine. I think they do the same. But yeah. Arlen and Bob, can you give me a perception check, both of you, as Rhea and Silas are talking to Norman Fuzzlewick. Damn. All right, Bob, you don't hear shit. Arlen. Perfect. All right, you hear from the upstairs area. You hear something around over here. You hear a hey. Hey.
Hey, what's up, man?
You see, so you step up, and as you get closer, the source of it becomes very obvious. It's this little shop of horrors looking ass thing on the table. He's in a hushed tone, like, "Hey, man." No. Right around here. This guy. Yeah.
I was gonna ask about him.
Yeah, he's on the table. He looks like he's basically like a Venus flytrap sort of thing, but apparently he can talk.
Okay.
Hey, man. Listen,
Hey.
you gotta feed me. I need you to feed me. What's your name?
What do you eat? Is it people?
Maybe. Maybe it's people.
Okay.
Listen, just drop of blood. That's all I need. Okay?
You want my blood or somebody else's?
Anyone's. Man, I'm starving.
Not
You don't
not
fucking feed me.
particular.
I'll tell you what.
History check.
do a history check to see if I'm familiar with this type of species of carnivorous plant?
Ooh, that's a good roll, but I don't think this. You've never heard of a talking plant. You've heard of monsters that like are plant based, but it's pretty rare that they talk. Especially like make deals and stuff. Like you know elementals that have sprouted from the ground and attack people. You've seen myconids and mushroom people that communicate telepathically. But it's not exactly out of the realm of possibility. You understand that this is an occurrence that can occur. This one seems rather friendly.
Chirp on my hollow watch and be like, Isaac, there's a plant in here asking to drink my blood. Like,
wait, whoa. You can't tell the gnome. Can't tell the gnome. He doesn't know. He doesn't know nothing. Listen, between you and me,
and a little vine like comes up and kind of does a little like pointing like to you.
Between you and me, this just stays between us, and I'll give you something good. Trust me.
Wait, what are you gonna give me, and how much blood do you want?
Something good, and I need more you can get me, the better. As much as you can get me, I swear. Oh, he doesn't feed me. He doesn't water me.
Tell me what you'll give me, and then I'll have to go gather some blood for you. But I need to know what.
Give a persuasion check. Do I see? Yeah, you can. You watch him go in there. Yeah, and so you see him having this conversation. That's pretty good.
I'll give you whatever you want. I can dispose of enemies for you. If you need a body you need to get rid of, I can help you. You just gotta get me out of here, and you gotta feed me. If you feed me, I'll help you. I swear.
Disposing of the bodies feeding you?
Exactly. Listen, I heard there was a goblin talking about getting rid of bodies earlier in here, one point or another. I can do that for you. I can get rid of them for you. I'll eat them. I'll eat them all.
You give an investigation
While
check.
he's talking, I'm investigating like the surrounding area.
Everything else.
Any other bodies he might have eaten? Or
He seems like relatively disconnected from the fauna. Like a lot of these are in their own pots. They seem like a pretty decent alchemical garden, like a really well-made one. There's like misters about, and there's like other like what appear to be carnivorous fauna, but those ones don't talk. They look rather ordinary. If like a fly were to land on them, it would snap shut like a Venus. How much will it damage me if I give him blood? You'd probably do like a 1d8 or 1d6 actually. A 1d6 of oh, we don't know what happened with your blood. Yeah, the rest of it doesn't seem to be talk. But it seems like a pretty decent alchemical garden.
It's not like a little guy hiding
Any,
behind
like,
the plant or anything. Like this is definitely the
No,
plant.
it's totally a real fucking like Little Shop of Horrors ass looking plant. That's chatting and talking. And he looks at Bob. He's like,
Will you feed me? Will you feed me?
all right, but I certainly give you a knife. You have a knife. Pretty sure.
Can I say something?
Yeah. What's up, Rhea?
Okay. So I look over at Norman. I'm like, so are these discounts like, lifetime, or is it just today?
I believe the deal was a single custom potion, 50% off. He looks,
Okay.
yeah, or he put it in a knife drawer. Never mind. But yeah.
Oh, wait, did you answer the question about the lunar
Oh, the pearl,
fox
right?
pearl that I handed
That. Oh, this is not an alchemical ingredient. I might be able to crush it, but it's much like the lore where it seems to be a waste of properties. I might be able to find a use for it, but other ingredients would serve it better. This looks special, though. It looks pretty, almost translucent. Shines like the full moon. Very interesting. But no, I don't believe I can do anything with this. Gives a
So
smell.
it's just a pearl. Like there's no magical,
Oh, well, that I wouldn't be able to tell. He'll give like an Arcana check. Let me look at his stats real quick and see. Stat block. What's he at? Oh, okay. D20. Roll. Oh. Okay.
Wow.
Not bad. Okay.
He knows exactly what it is.
This is definitely magical. I could tell. And as with many magical
Didn't lick
ingredients, its appearance, or its its usefulness is not apparent. It would take a very skilled wizard to determine what exactly perhaps not just one pearl, but several of these to determine which kind of potions it could yield. One, I don't believe I can do much with, but it is most certainly magical in nature. Where did you find this? In what context did it come to you?
Oh,
Okay.
you know, just
Tell me.
just a beautiful white fox handed it over to me.
Oh. A beautiful fox.
Mm-hmm.
He does a history check. Let me see. That's pretty good. Could this be a lunar fox that you're talking about?
Yes.
Those creatures are very finicky, very rare, very hard to come by. It's handed you a pearl? Did it
Yes.
poop it out by any chance? Did it come out of its butthole? Or its sphincter?
No.
Oh. Fascinating. Well then, did it cough it up like a hairball?
No, it
I
just nudged it over.
Keep this pearl. He hands it back to you. This seems special. As does the lure that your friend showed me earlier. I'll get to you in a sec, Roy. I didn't miss it. But, yes. As for what it could be... He rolled pretty high. Perhaps it's something that the fox can use to find you again. Perhaps a tracer or something of magical variety? I'm not entirely certain. Honestly, Tara might be able to tell you more about it. I'm sure she has a few books on lunar foxes, as well as other magical animals.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will do that then. So do you have a menu of sorts for, you know, these custom potions that I could request?
A menu? Not on hand. Out of character. But let's see. He goes over to his, like, a desk. He searches through his books and flips through pages. Like, well, I've done of my personal expertise. I have a repertoire of different various types of potions that you can use. A popular one is Potion of Speed, which basically, in Baldur's Gate 3, I think it does something very similar. Very, very talented at crafting health potions. I can craft you a rather sizable one that can bring you back from the brink of death and restore you to near full health. That one is typically pricey, but I try to divvy those up as much as possible for responsibility purposes. And he looks around. You wouldn't happen to be the magical sort, would you?
Me? Magical?
Yes.
Yes, I am very much magical.
I see. Well, no judgment here, trust me. But certain rare ingredients can yield potions that restore one's ability to cast certain magical spells. I can offer you a very powerful one, if you wish. But that will, even with the 50% discount, could cost you quite a bit.
And what did you say it does again?
Essentially, restores your ability to cast magical spells. Gives you your spell slots back.
Like,
Yeah.
all of them? How much?
Well, with the discount, it'll be 250 gold for one potion. It will restore all spell slots from level 3 down. No, you don't need to roll.
So the money I just made from you, you're gonna take it back. Yeah, no. How much is a speed? How much is a speed?
Speed potion. One sec. One sec.
little making an economy really quick.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
This better include full stock market and the ability to
Yeah,
buy and
dude.
trade stuff.
do you
I'm
guys like
investing
me? I
in
thought you
big
guys liked me, man. You gotta make me do all this work. All right, hold up.
I'm investing in big speed potion there.
Come
Ticker is
on,
BSP.
internet, dude. All right, hold on. Hold on. Let me check my my books real quick. Are you fucking kidding me? It's not loading.
What are you looking for?
I'm-
Price of a speed potion?
Yeah. Well, come on. That's crazy that it's not
Surely
loading.
somebody's got like a Excel spreadsheet with a D&D economy somewhere out there.
400 gold.
400, you say?
That's what I'm seeing. for,
Yeah, that
like,
sounds about right.
Right.
Okay, we'll go with that. With the discount, it'll net you at about 200 gold.
Okay. And what about the health potion?
With the discount, a small vial of health potion will cost you about 50 gold. With the discount.
No, the one, the big one that you were talking about.
Oh, the big one, the one that was stored, that would be a supreme potion, so it would probably be about 200 gold.
You know what?
Yes, ma'am. Screw you, ChatGPT. Not helpful ass. Fucking.
Is there any way I can persuade him for, you know,
More,
give me a little more-
more of a discount? Go for it.
more of a discount?
Wow.
Okay.
Quite the haggler, aren't you? Yo. So 18? Let's see. We negotiated it down to 200 with the Mind Flayer discount. Mind Flayer Tadpole discount. Well, we could do 175. 175, how's that?
For any of them?
No, for the health potion, say you could subtract 15 gold from. Yeah, and because they're all about the same price. Like there's
I think you said 200 for all of them, pretty much. You said
No,
Yeah.
the potion was
250
200.
for the mana potion, because normally it would be like 500 gold. Supreme health potion would be 400. What was the other one I said? Speed? Oh, another 400. Yeah. For the mana potion, we could get you 225. Supreme health potion will be 175. Is there a
I will
particular
take the mana potion.
mana potion? Okay, 225 gold, and didn't actually go ahead and add a custom item. Level 3 mana potion. I don't even think I need to make an official item for that. It's just like you get your spell slots back.
Wasn't there something, the ones that you did in the bar cart where like you were rolling for slots?
Yeah,
back
so
or
those are
something
a
like
little
that?
different, and those are unique.
Okay.
Because he's an otherworldly being, he had special access to special potions. Also, those were designed for you to be on the train. This is the open world, so where you can have access to long rest and stuff. Okay, so while Rhea and Norman are discussing, Bob, you did some RP. I slice myself open, put some blood. Okay, so Bob, go ahead and give me a d6 for slashing damage. I can give you this blood, but I'm gonna need two things from you first. You'll be indebted to me, and I will always.
Yeah, whatever you say, buddy. Whatever you say.
I'll need you to find a friend for me. If you find that friend, I'll give you the blood.
But I'll do whatever you want.
Okay.
I kind of like a step back when he's cutting his hand open, but
So
I'm
like you do a little like
definitely
little prick.
interested in what's happening.
So yeah, you like cut your hand open a little bit and like drop some blood down. And he like holds out this like green plant-like tongue, drops down, and he like this is double in size, but he cocks up like grows a couple of fucking inches, like so good. And the the plants around in the like herb garden area, like the plants around him seem to like shuffle and shimmer and like shh. You hear something like
More. Feed me more. Feed me more.
don't even fuck up. What do you perceive?
Well, is he like connected? I'm looking to see is he connected like this whole room?
The vines,
He's,
the
like,
vines
all
have
of
like
the plants?
reached the table and moved down onto the ground, and it appears to be like reaching out, and like they're now spreading out more. I need you to do a stealth check, Bob. I mean, you're very stealthy. But, okay, so Rhea, do you have anything else to say to Norman?
No, I'll just leave it at that, and I'll make my way out and head to
Okay.
a different.
Yeah. So
store.
as Rhea goes back, Norman is now like organizing his potions and things and packing things up, making sure everything's kosher when he comes across. It's like, oh, was there anything I could help you two with? Is there anything you needed at? Anything that's going on? And he kind of turns his attention back to the herb garden, and then looks back at you. Can I help you with anything?
I'd be like, what's back there? What's up those stairs? Is that just where you're growing your potion ingredients?
Yeah, that's my garden. Yeah, I like to use this for certain ingredients that are typically hard to come by. Just waiting for my friends to.
Weird back there.
No, nothing out of the ordinary. There are a few plants that are abnormal. I was just waiting for my friend. Can you give me a deception check, Bob? He goes up the stairs a little bit, looks around, and doesn't seem to notice anything. The plant that you were talking to earlier, mouth closed, sitting, perfectly normal. No, just waiting for my friends. That's 20. Oh my god. Well, all right then. Very well. If any of you need any sort of custom potions or anything like that, please let me know. You are more than welcome here. Please have a splendid day. And he just moseys on through like nothing happened. Kind of like grabs a water bottle, and like starts spritzing about like with the special like fertilizer water. And so you guys just leave.
Out of character question.
Yeah. What's up?
Was that guy a gnome?
Yes, he was.
Bob, you just killed that man.
You don't know that. Everything seems to be fine. There's no screams, no nothing. The plant did get noticeably bigger.
I'm gonna mention to the group that we might want to go back in there and check on him, but also that if we have to kill anybody here, we know what to do with the body.
Wait, what the hell just happened? Sorry, I was like gone a little bit.
Oh, they were doing shenanigans with a talking plant. Yeah.
There's a talking plant in there. And it craves human flesh.
If he dies, please don't tell the party. Arlen, what do you say to that?
I'm definitely fucking telling them. I'm telling them.
We're gonna come back after like
I need
going
that guy for
somewhere,
my
and this
potions.
entire shop is just gonna be covered in fucking plants.
overgrown.
I don't know how to make potions.
It did say it
myself. I
needed
need
more.
him.
It didn't respond to any of your like prodding.
You just gave it like a little bit.
You were
It's
he,
fine.
yeah. He was just like,
Whatever you say, I'll do whatever you want.
and then you gave him some blood, and he was like,
I need more blood. I'm gonna need more of that.
and then
I'll do anything. I'll
Yeah.
tell you exactly.
and then
anything.
Norman came in, was like, "Hi there, what's going on?" Yeah.
Full disclosure, my character doesn't know this. Okay, I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
okay.
like,
No metagaming. Yeah. Only Arlen and Bob are aware of this. Bob was pretty stealthy. He's pretty stealthy. All right. So after that little debacle in the herb store, in the alchemical store, you guys, there's a few people wandering around, people gathering, rations, breads, fruit stands, things that you would normally see. Flowers. One of them's got flowers. Rhea Arlen, you appear to go into Gorlick's shop. What was his voice? Howdy there, little lady. Hello, good sir. What can I do for you?
Hello, I would just like to quickly see if I could sell this light sword and this slingshot that I have.
Slingshot? This is a children's toy. I can't do nothing with this. It's cute, though. Places on there.
You can't, maybe a child would like it.
Well,
maybe their first weapon on their first birthday.
Typical policy to not sell to children. I try not to. This light sword, on the other hand. Well, this is a technological weapon. Typically don't deal with these, but I'll make an exception. I could deal, let's see. 50 gold. I better look at the market like a rooftop. You can try to climb onto a roof, yeah. You're pretty, dexterous. Go for it.
Can I make a persuasion check to give me more money?
Of course.
What?
Ooh.
Wait.
Ooh, that's a rough one. Ooh, what is that? Oh, that was an 8? It says 5. That's weird. Oh, because you have +3. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
+5, +3.
9. Sorry, little
Why
lady.
do you see it differently?
Sorry, little lady. That's it's a no-go. 50 gold. 50 gold, take it or leave it. I don't typically deal with technological marvels like this. Good old steel, that'll get me more. But,
I bet Yebo will give us the hookup on our lights.
Yebo would probably buy that. Yebo could probably do more with it. The turtle guy.
Okay,
Athletics.
I'll take my business elsewhere. Goodbye.
Very well. You're more than welcome to come back. Y'all come back now, you hear?
I have a light sword too.
Starting to sound like that damn mayor. Oh, you have a light sword too? Yeah, same deal.
I'm Doug Dimmadome. I'm with Dimsdale.
Owner Dimsdale Dimmadome. Bob, you are. Which building did you want to go onto the roof of? The tech building? I don't want to get into trouble to see. Yeah, but is it illegal? That's my no. It's fine. People might look at you a little weird, but there's no one like. I mean, unless you try to do something, there could be some guards wandering about. But I don't think you'll get in trouble. Especially you. You're very stealthy. So you climb onto the tech building? Are you back in Yebo's? Okay. Hello again. Really gotta make sure they differentiate his voice from Norman's voice.
I like dap Yebo up. We give each other like a really cool high five.
Yo, what's good, dude? How's it going? Good to see you again. He's like really trying to be cool, but he's like not good at it at all.
See some cool shit, and we like show him the swords.
Oh, I could definitely scrap that for components as well. I can give you $100 for that.
These are real light swords from the pirates that we vanquished.
They have excellent
great train robbery.
They have excellent crystals in the middle of them that could be useful to me.
This light sword was held by Captain Murray himself.
Captain Murray.
Yeah, you can see the blood on it.
He was chopping down passengers and train guards left and right.
He like looks at both of you like. So there's a lot of blood on this blade, metaphorically speaking, as well as literally. 100 gold. I'll buy it.
For all together or for each?
Wait, which one? All together? I thought it was.
They were both. Captain
There's two?
Murray was wielding one of these in his left
Arlen
hand
has
and one of them in
Captain
his right
Murray.
hand.
You know Bob is Murray, right?
He doesn't know that. I'm just making all this up for him.
So two light swords.
Yeah, and they become super powerful
Yes.
if one person wields them both at the same time. That's why we have them split apart and separated right now.
Okay, that sounds like deception. If you want to say that to him, go ahead and roll deception. With a thing like that. So we just go up and look for suspicious. Looking like they're waiting for someone. Try to find my friend. Well, do you remember the... Okay, Roy, do you remember the code phrase? Do you remember the code phrase that we talked about? Yeah. So keep that in mind. Keep that. If you talk to anyone, yes. Because you don't know what he looks like, right? Given the nature of your species, he could be anyone. Like, random person walking around. Yeah, exactly. So if you hear the code phrase, if someone talks to you, That's how you know. But so I assume you're just like on top of the roof doing basically like a Batman pose, like fucking, or sitting like a gargoyle. They're gonna give to me. Yeah, they're gonna ask you. Yeah. Yep. So you're like looking out. You could kind of almost a little like peer into the window of the like alchemy shop. There's like a window that like for light to get in, and you can kind of see some vines like wiggling up and wiggling around that might not have been there before. Arlen, your deception was unsuccessful. I see. Well, I don't.
Yeah. I'm just here to sell the sword.
Of course. I could scrap these for components, light fixtures, and fiber optic cables, and technological parts that I could use for my hobby of crafting, and artificer things. Pretend he's saying something smart. I could give 100 gold for each of these. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
That sounds quite okay with me.
Very well.
Yep.
Takes both the swords, puts them onto a pile of like a junk that isn't really accessible normally to people. But like there's like a lot of like scrapped tech, ripped open like hollow watches and stuff like that, along with some soldering tools and utensils. Just like, very well. Is there anything else I can help you with? Perhaps some hollow chits. I've got a really good game. And he looks at Arlen like, I think I can help you. I've got a really decent game. Relatively cheap. He could sell you this.
Yeah, what is he got?
He could sell you the Space Invaders 8-bit game for like 15 gold.
Yeah, I'll humor him with it and get it from
Oh,
him.
awesome. Yeah,
Well,
this one's a
that's
modded version, a mod hack version of mine. He starts like spilling a whole bunch of details about like, yeah, so normally you're not allowed to like have access to a certain level, but I like
the
babbling a little bit.
market.
Yeah, like, oh, you're gonna love it. Like, it's awesome. And he hands you the chit, like custom chit. So you can go ahead and add a
Hell
custom
yeah,
item,
dude,
like,
thank you.
yeah, Feylight Invaders.
Okay.
Do you have a chit for monster detection?
Monster detection. Let me search my database real quick, and he goes to his computer and starts typing up shit. Like basically how you see people have records on books. He's got everything on monitor, on tech. Monster detection. What would that actually be? Savagery, resistance. Huh. Monster detection. There's alarm. Okay. I think alarm is a spell. Not me Googling alarm. D&D spell. Jesus. Okay. Wanted intrusion. Huh. Various things that could potentially get the job done. I might be able to create a custom order for you. A specific type of situation. What exactly were you looking for it to do? This custom item.
Oh, like if there's any like creatures of sorts that are non-human, that kind of
Non-human.
thing.
Yes.
Non-humanoid.
I can give me a couple days. Give me a couple days, and I could put in a requisition, a custom order with certain specific details. Is there a type of monster that you wish to be detecting? Perhaps fey in nature. That seems to be a common one near here. Or perhaps undead, or even elemental or plant-like in nature. Is there a specific type of monster you're trying to suss out?
Well, I am in search of a spider. I think a really big one.
That would likely be a monstrosity. Okay.
Yeah. So detection of monstrosity creatures.
I could certainly piece that together. If I can't, then I'm not as smart as everyone thinks I am. Give me 1 day, and I should be able to have something for you. Hope it's to your liking. But a custom order like this might end up costing you a decent amount of gold. If that's okay.
How much are we talking?
Give me a persuasion check. No. Just flat charisma, actually. Just flat charisma roll.
Yeah. Stick out your cleavage.
He's a turtle. He's not attracted to humanoids.
Use guidance on this or no?
Yeah, go for it. You're still concentrating on it, so sure. Damn. For someone like you, surely this will go to good use. Wait, how much, out of character, how much gold do you have on you right now? After all is said and done.
476.
It's a lot of gold.
You know, and then also maybe we could work something out. Maybe we could do a little trade. Maybe I could help you too, you know.
Are you the adventuring type? You seem like the adventuring type, right? Both of you do.
Yes, we're both very adventurous.
Always looking for people to go out into the world, places where I don't want to fucking go. And like, you hear the...
Exactly.
Right. So, we're in an agreement. All right. I will hook up this technological marvel for you for a mere 175 gold. 175 gold. You bring me that either right now or tomorrow, when the transaction is completed, and I will have a special request for you. Certain items that if you happen to find, I will take them. And with that, I will hook you up. Fuck. What the fuck should I do? Hold on. If you find certain technological marvels, please bring them to me. I'll know what to do with them. I'll be your go-to techno merchant, so to speak. Do we have a deal?
That sounds like a deal.
Lovely. He turns around, like spins on his like little desk chair, and then does some vigorous typing on like this really big keyboard that's built specifically for his chubby turtle fingers. And then he marks it down, creates a new folder, and all that jazz. He's like, "All right, tomorrow." What did I say? 175? 175. 175 gold. You will have a special detector attachment to your holowatch specifically.
All right. Sounds good.
Yes, it does.
Hell yeah, thank you, Yebo.
Of course.
And then I look over at Arlen and I'm like, "You're gonna help me with this, right?"
Yeah.
All right.
I
Cool.
fucking hate spider.
Dude, I just bought these sticky notes, and they're gonna come in handy. All right.
You're gonna need like a whole journal, dude. Those sticky notes are gonna be all over everywhere.
Yeah, I got one. I got one of those too. Yeah.
I used to be so bad with sticky notes; they would be like all over my monitor, and then I started like double layering the sticky notes. So I was like, "Oh, I need a new system."
Okay.
Bob, are you gesturing for me that?
Yeah.
you
What
saw
was?
these
We might have fucked
vines
up.
sticking out of the window?
Well, you're on the roof, so I don't know if you like. Do you shout
Who
that
got
down? Like we
hollow
may have fucked
watch?
up.
Did he say it or like beat me on the hollow watch or something?
Oh yeah, that's true. He can do that. Never mind. You're right. Okay. You've stopped at the main market. Does anyone want to do anything else? Want to get some food? If you notice in all of your inventories, you should have an item hunger. Your hold the buckle on the train caused it to go down by 1. As after doing all this stuff, all this dialogue, a couple hours have passed, as well as like walking. So I need you guys to reduce it by 1, and so you now have 1 point remaining of hunger points as well. I would like you guys to lower the XP charges by 1. You're now 1 step closer to level 5. Hunger, yes, hunger.
So would that be we're all on XP 12 now?
Yep, precisely.
Okay.
And hunger 1. You guys starting to get a little hungry. I believe Rhea has some extra rations.
That's a cool way of keeping track of that.
Yeah, I hope so. We'll see. I'll just have to remember to do it.
Okay.
You don't have hunger? You
I
don't?
I was stepped away briefly. Is the inn here where
Well,
we would
there.
be staying?
No, the inn is in Rosemaryville. Yeah, you do have XP though. Okay,
Probably
can you search hunger, on items? It should be a homebrew item, and then reduce it to 1. Roy. There's still some stuff on the wanted board if you wish to do so. Look at there. There could be several things to do. Rhea, can you give me an investigation check if you wish to check the bounty board?
Yes.
Assets, tokens, lots of posters. Nice, it's really good. All right, so you notice very scrolling through, it seems to be a digital display as well. You notice a couple of areas and locations and things of note. You had hunger? Okay, cool. Something pops out to you. Let me see if I could put it in. I'm gonna put it in the notes channel again. For this one. This pops out. It becomes very apparent. A chilling face. One only a mother could love. I'll probably put that in as well as this. Because that was a really good roll. There you go.
6,000 credits.
Mm-hmm.
Monster Hunter required. Do we have a Monster Hunter in the group?
Do we? You're all monster hunters. Kind of ADHDs and pet my cat for. I'm back. What do you mean you're back? You were gone? What the fuck? Yeah, you spot a couple of wanted posters. In addition to Fallion, the one that Silas picked up and found. Just 20 minutes ago. Well, yeah, I don't expect me to be able to answer like things there or DMs because I'm all over the place. It's difficult being. I only have 3 monitors. Apparently that's not enough.
Am I the only one like perceiving or like I only see these two, or
As of right now.
Marlon sees? Okay.
There could be
Quick
more.
question: are these like actual papers, or is this like a hologram sort of deal going on?
There's
But,
yeah, it's sort of a hologram deal. I probably should have made it more holographic in the image. But there's also a physical paper that you can take.
we can, or can
on the
we
back of
just
the board.
put it all in the hollow watches, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you could take a photo, basically. Yeah, take a little picture. You also have recording capabilities, canonically. All right. Let me fucking... Okay, yeah. So you've got a handful of quests so far. You can pull up on your HoloWatch, like, I think they point out the Monster Hunter one, points out a specific location that you can go to. You should be able to find that if you pull up, like, a map on your watch. You'd be like,
Could
oh,
do,
okay.
like,
They mean here.
Custom items like HoloWatch chits for like bounty chit. And then
Sure.
use them to turn that
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
I don't know if that's a easier way for you to keep track of it.
For like quests or quest journal, something like that. Sure.
I feel like the Discord notes channel is probably fine,
Yeah, that's
though.
also good. If you want, you could write down in your own notes like the quests that you have or are more interested in. Yep. So Ray, like the spider gland that Inara requested could be a custom item and be like quest, like bring spider gland. Silas getting the book, and dealing with Fallion, that could be a custom item. So this is why talking on the mic is better because then I don't have to like open up another tab and stuff. But yep, is there anything else you guys wanted to do in the marketplace?
Well, I just wanted to quickly go back to Tara and ask her about the pearl.
Tara, yes, of
Should
course.
We also buy food, maybe. Since
Yeah.
We have hunger?
A ration will cost you about 20 gold.
Okay, well, I'm leaving that to somebody else. I'm poor.
Oh,
I'm
fair
literally
enough.
broke.
Fair enough.
How
Yeah,
much?
you need ways
What
for
are like the stats on a ration? Is a ration just 1 pip of hunger, or is it all 3?
Yeah, ration is 1 pip of hunger. I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it was. So you can eat like a boatload of rations and then fill up your.
I'll let Rhea do the pearl thing, and then we'll figure out the logistics of feeding everybody.
Okay. You enter to the store Pretty sure this was her voice.
Ah. Hello there. How can I help you?
Hello. I was sent over here by that one guy, Norman, and he said you
Norman.
could possibly. Oh,
Good old Norman. What's up?
he said you could help me with this pearl that I have.
It's a
It's
pearl?
a lunar fox pearl.
Oh.
And you see like recognition in her eyes.
Is the fox still with you?
No, the fox left.
Very cute little things. Yeah. A lunar fox is not native to the Ion Nebula, or even nowhere on the material plane are they from. They're from the Feylight. It makes sense that it would journey its way here. It's been a while since I've seen a creature of the Feywilds. If it gave you the pearl, it probably means it trusts you. Explicitly. It's pretty rare. Not many people earn that kind of affection from the Fae. Did you want
Is that all?
Well, that's typically what it's used for. As a tracer for those types of creatures. They have a lot more intellect than people assume. It probably wants to find you again. Eventually. Maybe when you're in trouble, or maybe when it's in trouble. It'll look for the pearl instead of looking for you. That's all I really know about it. Is there anything else I can help you with? Okay. Very well. Have a good evening.
Goodbye, Tara.
All right.
I didn't see if anybody went into this building in the bottom left.
Yeah, so there's like a handful of people that come in and out. It seems to be a place to eat. You'll see like an upper level. There's actually like a downstairs part that looks like customers aren't really allowed to go to, but you'll see like staff coming in and out of that area. It seems to be where all the food's coming from. But there's like a robotic sort of concierge that greets you and is like, "Hello there, can I interest you in some food? Would you like a place to sit down while you get some food? Perhaps get some orders in? Anything else anything I can help you with?" It's basically a restaurant.
And also, dude,
Yeah.
if you want, we can say Bob sold his lightsaber at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if that makes it easier.
So Bob, yeah,
It
you
was
wanted to sell it
100.
to Yebo. Yeah, so same deal as they got. Unless you want to roll to get more. But that'll be like 100 gold. And then you give him the sword.
Yeva was already giving us like the fucking hookup.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a restaurant.
Anybody,
It's a place to
just
eat.
A robot. I can't like
Yeah.
tell him.
Well,
that
most of
we're
it is
brave
this
adventurers
area
and
is
he needs
like
to provision us.
it's like seating. He'll direct you to an empty table, and then you can either eat food that you've prepared, or you can purchase rations from him, and then you can sit down and eat there. Sort of like a almost like the walls are like partially outside, like they're like enough to where it's not like centralized internal heating. It's like kind of like partially outside, partially inside. It's like a really quaint place to eat your food. That appears to be all it is. Then there's like an off limits area that only the staff is allowed. And you see like several floating mage hands, like instead of like actual waiters, like or staff holding it. There's like a hand holding a plate of food, drops it down, disappears, and then you see another one come up occasionally, drops plate of food down for guests. And that's sort of the vibe where it's like very non-interactive. Deception.
Okay.
This blade it's from the war, you see. I could give it to you, but I give it away for a simple 100 gold. It's 23. Well, if it's sentimental to you, I've killed hundreds with it. I have no interest in how many you've killed. That would actually potentially make me not want to buy this. I'm more interested in the components that it has, but if it has sentimental value, well, I wouldn't part with it. I wouldn't part with it. I mean, yeah, he believes you. He believes that you've killed hundreds of people with it. He believes that it has sentimental value to you, and he now feels a little bit bad that he's like purchasing it from you. So he's like, no, if it's special to you, I don't want to take it. I'm not gonna resell it. I'm going to destroy it and harvest it for components. So if you don't, you know, if that's not how you want it to be, I wouldn't sell it then. And kind of like gently hands it back to you, like, no, please, like this is too important to you. I can't accept this. That was another life. Understandable. I'm okay to part with it. Well then, I will harvest it for 100 gold, as much as the other. It's not exactly the best attempt to get him to, yeah. To get him, like, it's very special to me. It's like, I know it's worth more to you, but I don't give a shit about that. I don't care. He believes you. It was a deception check. He believes that it's important to you. Doesn't alter. Aren't lightsabers worth more? Theirs were worth 100 gold. Because he can harvest the war lightsabers. No. No, Roy. Sorry.
What's the price for some of these rations from this robot?
A typical ration was, I think I told Silas 20 gold. 20 gold. All right.
20 and one ration is
Yeah,
all 3 pips, you said, or one?
One, just one. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So you give him the light blade, and then he hands you 100 gold. Defenseless now. Yeah, you did need that, didn't you? Only had the blaster. Well, you do have gunner. I'm pretty sure I added that, so it's just as serviceable as a melee weapon. Probably even better. Yeah. Do you have like proficiency with that weapon? Because if you do, that'd actually be really good for you. Because you shoot a guy, and if you shoot the same guy, you get advantage, which means you get, I think, a sneak attack as well. And it's a finesse weapon. Uses your dex. So a gun is actually not that bad.
Wait, there's rations and then there's rations one day. I'm removed 80 gold and I'm gonna grab 4 rations because
Okay. Just regular rations.
regular
Yeah.
rations.
Yeah, you could add quantity 4.
4. I'll add. I know Andrew said he needed, so I'll give him 2, and I'll keep. Or do I give
Okay.
everybody 1?
You
give
can
everybody one
divvy it up.
ration.
Yeah, but everybody has to, like, because I don't want to be in
Yeah.
charge of their character sheets, but just like remember that they added an additional ration. You don't have proficiency. Do you have the ability Vex on your character sheet? Also had finesse. Yeah, lightsaber was finesse, so you could sneak attack with it. Cool. If you see Vex, then you could do that. Like you can. I think that's how it works. We were talking about it earlier with Thundy, where like you attack the same person, the next turn you have advantage on that target. So if they're still around, like you're fighting a boss, shoot a boss, next turn you can do a sneak attack. Yeah. Let me try to remember what your code phrase was. I'm pretty sure I had it written down. Where the fuck are you?
Wait, well, everybody can add a ration to their equipment.
Okay, put that in the notes. Everybody gets +1 ration from Thundy, or from Arlen.
Well, can't I just add that as an item?
Yeah, ration.
Yeah, to your inventory.
Roy's character. What was the... Ah, that's it. Okay, I remember. Okay. Rest assured, Roy, I know who the character is. I know who you're looking for. You're just gonna have to find him.
Hold on, am I doing rations or rations one day?
Rations.
Rations.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter all that much. It's just like, you consume it, remove it, restore a hunger point. I trust the plot. Good.
I have a question for you.
Yes. What's up?
I do have the spell prestidigitation. If I use that to make the ration taste like a 5-course meal, would that restore an additional hunger point?
No, because I don't think. Does it have the ability to create food? Does it create food?
No, but I can make it taste like whatever I want.
Nope, just 1 ration, but it tastes fucking good. Tastes really good.
Well, I mean, I
Do
could
a
also make it
oatmeal.
taste like dog shit. So I mean,
You could make someone else's. Yeah, it would still be one ration. Either way,
One ration
I
of
think there's
dog
like
shit.
create food and water and stuff. Eventually.
well, I mean, I was looking at that and I was thinking of
My back.
maybe this is something that I'd have to talk to you about, but I'll talk to you about it after the session's over.
Sure, you can DM me.
Yeah.
Whatever. All right. Shopping. Shopping has been completed. Yes. Do we wish to keep going? Do you wish to continue? That was the plan, right? You wish to continue on to the House of Law. It's been 3 hours, so it's about as long as a typical session. Do we want to keep going?
How long do you think the House of Law is gonna take?
I don't know. I have no idea how long this is going to go. I have no concept of time. Remember when I thought that the train was going to be one session?
True.
I have the faintest, foggiest idea. I didn't even think this would last 3 hours.
Where are you at with it, Plant?
Think we should end? Okay. Shopping concluded. And you still have the reward to collect from Mayor Kraza. I'll write that in the notes.
Did everybody add their rations?
Yes.
But there's a spell too, Goodberry. Would I guess?
Oh yeah. Sure.
How much would that count? Because it conjures, I'm pretty sure, like multiple rations.
Yeah, it would be
or
like
multiple
a
berries,
bowl
rather.
of grapes. So yeah, it could serve as like a ration. Sure.
Like each berry.
I
How
wanna
many
learn
can
how
you
to
make?
lumbus bread.
Is it
Alien,
Uh,
please?
Is it
I'll have
cost
to pull
a
it up.
spell slot? It costs a spell slot, right?
yeah, I'm pretty sure it costs a spell slot, but it gives you like a good handful of.
Yeah, so I'll say one
Of the
ration,
berries.
one ration per spell slot for one person.
Might. Are you? I selected a bunch of spells when we started this, but do you mind if I switch that around and add that until we get our
Goodberry?
economy set up?
You're gonna
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to homebrew that if you're gonna make it like that. Because I'm reading it. He gets 10 berries when he does it, and it sustains you for an entire day.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. God, I don't know.
They
Would you?
only last for 24 hours.
Well, I wasn't considering. Yeah, they only last so they can disappear when you long rest. Essentially, they'll disappear when you long rest.
Right.
Would
if
you
we're
mind?
strapped for
Would you
cash, I
mind
could
too
use
terribly?
them.
Would you mind too terribly if that's how this version of Goodberry works in this campaign, where it's like you create a bowl of Goodberry like grapes basically, and you're like you can consume that, and then they disappear, and you restore one. Just because I hadn't considered like other mechanics so far, so it's like
Or like
it feels all right.
the whole bowl could give the whole party 1 pip or something like that to like. if
Okay.
we're strapped economically.
Well, actually, that would be more in line with how the rules are as written. What
Like,
if?
everybody gets a grape?
What if you made three rations? It gives you 3 rations. So it's sort of like it does last a day, but you could divvy it up to where it restores. Yeah, but it makes it a
I
little
guess I'll ask
awkward.
this now.
It makes it a little
'Cause I was
awkward.
contemplating.
Yeah, what's up?
There's a feat called Chef, and I was wondering if maybe I could buy a book from Tara, that I could just read on like short rests and long rests. to
Sure.
eventually
It would
just
take-
be able to get the feat.
It would take study
Yeah,
time.
it would take a long time.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Like I
Sure.
understand that, but like
Sure, absolutely. There's cooking books, things like a bunch of recipes and things like that, basic chef skills. Sure. I'll have to figure out exactly how much time you would spend on it. Yeah, definitely. You could totally do that.
I mean, I was looking at it. The thing that was like the big pointer to me when I was looking at it to see if this was something I wanted to do was with 1 hour work when you finish a long rest, you can cook a number of treats equal to your proficiency bonus. These special treats last 8 hours after being made. A creature can use a bonus action to eat one of those treats to gain temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus. You could just reflavor that as like being a ration or something that I just make.
Sure. Did you
On,
want
like,
any
long
stuff
rests or
like
some shit.
were you dead set on getting like a combat bonus from it, or did you just want a method to create rations?
That would be something separate.
Yeah.
That is specifically something
Okay,
separate.
what if so you can use it to create baseline rations, and as like a compromise if you wanted to mix in magical items, certain magical reagents that you would have to go out and find, either buying them or whatever. You can be like, this is a special special ration that I use that perhaps potentially gives you additional magical effects, like bonus health, or even some wild magic effects, if you get crazy with the ingredients. I will definitely allow that.
That definitely sounds interesting. Yeah, I mean, we can hash it out.
That's totally cool. Yeah, that sounds fun.
But I definitely need to grab a book for that because it is a feat, and we're not getting another feat for 4 levels.
And since and since it's like like ordinary skill to get, it probably wouldn't be that expensive. You'd have to ask Tara exactly how expensive it might be. You assume that's like it's information that she's like gladly willing to part with, as opposed to the books that she pointed out earlier. Which is like, cookbook, sure, whatever. Yeah, totally. You could totally do that.
Okay.
Well, how much is it?
You don't know. You didn't ask her.
I mean, we can.
What are you
can
asking
do it
me
next
for?
session.
Why are you asking God?
We'll just stop back because the market's on the way to the village anyways, and I'm assuming we're gonna go talk to the mayor next session. So
Yeah.
We can just eat grapes for right now.
Sure. You bought a bunch of rations, right? So you should put everybody at least back to 2 if they decide to eat them. If you guys,
everybody should have 1 ration on them.
Or
And
probably
then
not.
I'll make the grapes later.
Probably not doing a long rest yet. But yeah, that'll be the session. It was a shopping episode. I hope that was good.
Yeah,
we always need a shopping episode, man.
Of course.
We only almost killed 1 person. I've planted the seed with Yebo. He's gonna give me the hookup when I come back and buy my nuclear guided rail gun or whatever that automatically fires nukes. He's got it in there. I know he does.
Surely he's got a really high level. I'm gonna have to. I know they have like laser rifle and shit, but it's like it deals an insane amount of damage per attack. So I'll have to make like custom items and stuff. Can you? Is there actually a specific type of item you're hoping to get? Perhaps a rifle, or something. That could be good. Like along the realm of like how like the type of damage you want to do. They have certain. So one of those things I probably should have mentioned it, but there were certain attachments to, like the pistols that you typically use that change the damage type. Should have pointed that out earlier. Completely forgot. But essentially, instead of fire damage, you could deal radiant damage, cold damage, things like that. He has those attachments as well.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I think I'll probably stay with like light one-handed weapons rather than rifles.
Yeah, like a rifle.
I have a feat for being able to shoot pistols or being able to shoot close up without disadvantage, and I have that dual wielding offhand bonus action to shoot a light weapon. So, but I don't know. I guess whatever laser pistols or like
so you
laser
wanna do-
submachine guns or something that he can come up with. Maybe we can get something cool.
Sure. I mean, I don't know about
I feel
assault
like this is
weapons.
turning into like you're essentially becoming a Fallout character, and you're just customizing a laser rifle.
Yep.
Well,
I
that's
Oh,
what guy
purely
with gun
because I
gets
thought it
to
was a
do.
cool concept. Like, there's probably a reason why people don't like do laser guns and shit like that, because it could get very easily like, oh Jesus, like what could we do? Like, become really overpowered really quickly. So I'll try to maintain a level of balance. Like if you look up in like
Maybe
the
like-
baseline items, those weapons are really fucking strong. So probably avoid using those. But I'll make custom items
Well,
essentially.
we can make it work. Like it's like he's throwing together a ramshackle like blaster, literally.
Sure, yeah.
It's like Fallout
Automatic
rifle
laser
that's
pistol
got
with
like
a beam splitter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
does
it,
like
shit
the
ton of
it
damage, but you
bounces
roll at
from
triple
target to target,
disadvantage.
everybody, and yeah, it does chain lightning, like, you know, whatever. Like there could be something cool.
This is my deatomizer that I found at Yebo's Goodwill. It will turn you into dust if you
Yebo's
look at
technology
No, he's gonna
compendium.
make you Euclid's Sea Finder from Fallout New Vegas, and it just launches fucking orbital strikes.
Yeah, it's a fat boy.
it. He made me power suit. I have 80 strength now.
All right. So now you guys are on your way to the House of Law canonically, and we'll call that a session. Y'all
Yes.
y'all over
Like
here.
and subscribe, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Yeah, I'm honestly not putting all the bits and bobs together. I think I stopped making thumbnails. Yeah. That's it. That's the end. That's the end of the session. We'll see you next time on whatever channel this is. Really bad
On the
at
next
selling.
episode
At selling everything. Yeah.
Around the rocks of Juniper.
Around the rocks of Juniper. They will stop at the House of Law and see what the mayor, Kraza, has to say about their...
Does the mayor
They're
have
meddling.
more catboy butlers? Fine.
That was a cat girl, first of all. Second.
Dog, if you
Wouldn't you
write,
like to know?
like a fucking an end script or something, I will read it for you in ASMR voice, just so you could put it at the end of the video
Hey.
or something.
That's a great fucking idea. That's a good idea. I might do that.
Next time.
Next
Alright.
time on Around the Rocks of Juniper.
Bars. It's pretty good. It's not bad. Alright. See you later. There we go.